everyone, and welcome back to Bossbusters, the new streaming show here on PlayStation Access. I am Rosie, and I'm joined today by my fellow Bossbuster, Alex.
Hello, everyone.
And this is episode 3, where the highlighted boss is Hyperion from Returnal. Now, this is a boss which is literally the main boss I've heard about from in Returnal. Personally, I only got up to World 2, so I know Boss 1, Boss 2, and then all I hear about is Hyperion. I know what, no others.
Hyperion is, for a lot of people, I think the coolest fight in the game for a lot of reasons, and we'll get into those shortly. I know last week, if you didn't see the episode, we teased a little bit of what it's about. We rushed to the boss arena, basically, but today we've taken a little bit of time to prepare a little bit. I'm still going to run around for another 5 or 10 minutes, and then we'll jump straight in, I think.
Exciting. So, yes, we are going to be fighting Hyperion today, and if we do defeat Hyperion, we do have another boss in the lineup, and the one which has been asked for, because all of these bosses are all ones which have been requested for in the comments of the videos on YouTube. The next boss will be Lu Bu from Wolong Final Dynasty. And then, even if we do that, we'll give you the teaser of what the next highlighted boss is going to be as well. So we have got lots of fun content. Who knows? What if we did all 3 and we, you know, I reckon we can at least do 2.
I think we'll get the 2 of them done today. I'm slightly, like, Secret Boss has been whispering in our ears, has been warming up with all sorts of incentives if we perform boss killing related bonuses today. So we've got the motivation for a few reasons.
Bonuses.
Boss bonuses on the way. Ah, yes. It's basically just money. He's offering us more money. I don't know why we're being cagey about it. He just offered us more money.
I'll pay you this if you're able to do it. And we're like, wow, okay, you didn't have to say that.
Honestly, I will do anything for money. So.
And also, I will say that this is probably going to be a very Alex-focused sort of episode. For Alex, this is his save. He's platinumed Returnal before, so Alex will be talking us through Hyperion.
That's right.
And the same with Wolong Final Dynasty. You platinumed that as well.
Yep, got the platinum in Wolong as well. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this episode. I've been bigging myself up a little bit today, not just in the office, but also on the internet, saying that I will beat Hyperion first time, and maybe even Lu Bu. So let's see what we can do, eh? Let's see how it goes. I'm just exploring a little bit, as I said, now, because most of the battle with Returnal is preparing for the bosses, making sure you've got some good items, you've got enough obolites to buy maybe a heal before the big fight, and that's what we're doing right now. We've had a good little explore for the last 20 minutes or so, and yeah, another 5-10 minutes, and we'll be straight into the action.
Yes. And also, hello to everyone in the chat. We've got lots of lovely faces in here today. Hello to M. Psylocke, Phil Crooks, Bastic, Steve Bay, Ryan Hogan, John Bain, Magpie, Danielle, Fernando, Dante Kincaid. Hello, everyone. And hello to our wonderful moderators, Domino, as well as Secret Boss, who is behind the PlayStation Access chat today. And when everyone's saying hello now, Alex, they're all popping in. Hello, Carl. Hello, Chairman Antelope. Hello. Hello, everyone. So what's your objective at the moment, Alex? You looking for anything specifically?
Yeah, we've gone into a side area. I'm kind of hoping that we might find there's a room that normally has a sort of a bed that you rest on.
You're finding beds.
That gives you, like, it boosts your max integrity, so your max health. And it's quite handy before going into the boss fight, because that will max your health out, give you a little bit of a maximum boost. So yeah, I'm kind of looking for that before we go any further. I can already tell I'm not going to find it on this run. I think we'll just have to get into it shortly. You know, I feel like I'm ready anyway. Oh my gosh, Alex, we didn't even explain the boss board. Oh no, the boss board. My goodness,
how can we forget? So if you are new to the show, what we do is after every boss, we will be having a discussion to see what rank they do, and we've got a whole dedicated board for it over here. You can see that we have already got the bosses we have defeated here on Bossbusters, and you've got an S, A, B, and C rank, but also, it's that camera. There's a bin. There is a bin as well, down at the bottom. So, you know, you might even say that the boss deserves to go in the bin. And we have had an example. We do have one, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but we do have one boss in there. There you can see their silhouette over there.
He deserves it. That's where he lives now.
So, yes, get ready as well. Get your thinking caps on for where you think Hyperion from Returnal would be on the bossbusters board. But you don't have to say so yet. You can just gather your thoughts, and then we'll have a big old discussion after the boss has hopefully been defeated.
Hopefully, yes. Ah, yes, we're just having a nice stroll. Let's see what's in this room. Probably something horrible. Ooh.
Oh, is this the bed?
This is a different kind of bed. This is the bad bed. We don't want that one. It's fine. It's fine. We're just exploring. This is fun.
Sorry, Matt JH says we need a bin cam. Just a camera that's always on the bin.
Fixed on the bin. That's a good idea.
Oh, they're getting angry.
So good.
And I will say as well too, anyone in case they're new, or if anyone's just forgotten, if you would like to recommend a boss for us to tackle, they don't have to be the hardest boss or, you know, the most challenging thing. They can be if you want them to be, but also if it's just a boss you really like, or a boss that you're nostalgic for, or anything like that, then feel free. We will literally accept any bosses.
Yeah, let's experience them together. It'll be fun.
It will all be fun. Like I mentioned, I think I mentioned in the previous episode, if you wanted to say like Papu from Crash Bandicoot, then feel free to.
Let's do it.
And I'm sure we could show everyone how to take down Papu. Also, just play more Crash and Fate trilogy.
Well, exactly. I think we should do a whole episode where we do all of the bosses from the trilogy in one episode.
Oh, that would be.
We've got a timer.
Oh, and a timer as well. Would it just be the bosses though, or would it essentially be play the whole game?
It would just be playing the game, maybe. Yeah. Why not? Please be a resin. Yeah. Good. This is good. This is a good start. We're not going to do that room because it's horrible and I'll probably die. We're just going to do one more room and then it'll be time for the boss fight, I reckon. I saw someone, Fish, was asking what my favourite weapon is in Returnal. It's a really good question actually, because when I played through the game originally a few years ago, the electro pylon driver was very, very useful because I could. Oh no, this is like a horrible arena.
Oh.
The electro pylon driver was my favourite because you could shoot things and then hide around the corner and they would die from all the electricity. But I don't know, as I've been playing it a little bit this week just to warm up, I quite like the Hollow Seeker. The Spitmore Blaster was quite good as well with the poison effect. I quite like the Tachyomatic Carbine, which I've got right now. If you get a specific couple of boosts from that gun, the extra protection and the leech shot stuff that heals you, you could become unstoppable. You're basically invincible. It's kind of ridiculous. I was kind of hoping I would get that on this run and then it would be super easy, but it's not been the case. We have got a Tachyomatic.
Did you have that happen when you were practicing?
Yeah, it was just ridiculous. I was like, why have I got so much health? And I was like, oh, this thing heals me every time a bullet lands. Oh, I think there's a chance, but yeah, you're firing the gun so much, it's sort of
it just gradually grows. Like blah, 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 blah,
yeah, exactly. So felt good. Right, first thing we're going to do is buy a heal, but we need to get rid of something. We don't need that. It's fine.
He made his decision.
We don't need that. Is there anything else here that would be handy? Because I've got 200.
Yeah, you got a lot. Yeah, you had a fair bit, to be fair.
Oh, see, that would be nice, wouldn't it? I think we're just going to have to go for it. I do feel slightly underprepared. Strange how that
You were feeling
happens.
so confident. You were like, oh, look, I've got this weapon I like.
But now we're here, I'm a bit like, I don't like it anymore.
Esther Queen asks how come it is that we're not playing this in co-op, and that's because Alex has platinumed the game, and when I played this ages ago, I was still on World 2. So I think I would just be, holding Alex back.
Well, I think that we'll certainly see the shoe on the other foot later on, I think. There'll be games where Rosie is our expert in the room, and games where expert might be exaggerating slightly, but, where I'm the more likely, perhaps. So that's just the way it'll work with bossbusters, That's why we make such a good team.
Yeah, bossbusters, we're still, we're doing all these bosses, but we're constantly thinking of new ideas, and we're feeling inspired from your suggestions. So we even said, what if we just one day did, a whole co-op, bosses that are co-op only and stuff.
That'd be fun.
So I'm sure there'll be co-op in the future.
Where's that spotlight gone? Did it get shot in the eye somehow? Okay. Alrighty.
Oh my god. Taiki Demus says, on the off chance that you don't beat a boss on one of these, is there an Alex and Rosie bin? Oh my god.
How dare you even suggest such a thing?
We have wondered what would happen if we can't defeat a boss. As in, the ones that are dedicated to the episode. I don't know.
I don't know.
We just don't want to think about it.
It won't happen. So
it won't
it's fine.
happen.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
We at Bossbusters never fail.
Yeah.
We
what's
always
the problem?
provide a satisfactory service.
Just going to have one more roll of the dice here. See if this is a key, so I can open that chest. It might give us the secret. Oh no, it's just a proficiency thing. Fine. It's fine. Don't need it.
What? It leveled up your weapon and everything, right?
Yeah, but it's just if I get something slightly different.
You're that
from the locked
confident.
chest.
You're just like, I don't need leveling up my weapon. No, I don't care.
It's fine. It's fine. Right. Don't know why I keep. It's just so satisfying slashing the plants just in case they've got obolites.
MR says the boss should have an unbeatable section on the board.
Well,
we did actually think, what if we did it that if there's any bosses we can't beat, then we come back to like all of those bosses in a later episode and then just try and take them out again.
Yep.
So we did that. Wasn't it a thought as well that we come back and do like a bonus episode on it?
that could work. Okay, we're just gonna get straight into it. I think. Let's give it a go.
I hear the music. Tell you what, let's crank this music up on our end.
Ooh, there he
But it-
is. I wish you could just shoot him from here.
Yeah, that'll make everything so much easier.
Doesn't work.
You just hear the organ go.
What was that? All right, fine. Let's see how it goes. There he is. We're interrupting his beautiful rendition of a song. I don't know what song it is.
My Life in the Forest by Hyperion.
What is that? What? I still don't know what my alt fire even is. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Dante Kincaid says if the boss comes out on top, they get an SSS rank. Whoa, interesting as well. We skip the SS. It's just SSSS.
It's not a bad shout.
Christina asked the right question. Will it be one and done?
Ooh, buckle up, guys. Oh man, I really don't like. There's too much going on.
We've already got like the first bar nearly down. This weapon's much better than like the pistol I had when I tried it.
Yeah, the pistol. I mean, it's because I haven't unlocked many of the upgrades to the pistol. It might be viable if you get some of the upgrades for it, but I've just never really bothered with it. Why do I feel like I'm doing less damage? Come on. Right.
Taking all the slaps to the back. Okay, well done. You're doing great.
Still don't know what that alt fire does, but it's fine. Don't need it. Don't need it. Ooh, that was
Oh,
close.
here he goes. Oh! Ooh, that was exciting. Oh! Well done, Alex. You're doing great.
You. He's
You didn't like that.
gone back to playing his
Wow,
instrument.
does he just quickly slide over and just like, no!
I'm going to miss my solo.
Hang on, I'm feeling inspired.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah.
God, I just feel like he takes so much less damage when he's... Well, not even when he's turned. It's just like maybe this final bit of each health bar. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. It's fine. This is under control.
It's fine, you've got this.
okay.
Lorenzo says, good dodge there. Ooh, well done, Alex. Future Sequence says, one of the best games available on PS5 for sure. It's such a fantastic game.
Whoa.
And usually here on Bossbusters, we like to give a bit of story behind some of the bosses, but I fear that that might be spoiling.
And yeah, a little bit. And there's also a lot of speculation and theory still about the actual story of Returnal. It's sort of... It's such a fascinating game, like, for many reasons. It's not just great to play, but the story, the mystery behind it all. There's this... God, I'm just going to pop a heal, why not? This tragic backstory that Celine has. Yeah, it's great. It's so good. Oh, he's gone back to his organ already. Okay.
But I think what we can say is that this is the fourth main boss in the game, isn't it?
That is correct. And it's sort of like the second act of the game. Once you finish biome 3. Ooh, hello. Yeah, the game sort of has like a mini reset, and every time you die, you'll come back at the start of biome 4, which is this one. So yeah, it's the sort of the start of the second act of the game, so to speak. And there you go.
Is that it?
That's it.
Done in one! I thought you had one whole other health bar. Yeah, I was reading the chat. I was about to say, like, oh, people are saying you're smashing
That's
it.
what I do. That's what I do, man.
And then you literally were just like, there you go. I thought I had one whole other...
No problem, man. This is bossbusters. This is serious. Also, that means that Secret Boss owes me a $5 now. So,
Hey! Well done, Alex! Look at you, just like. Yeah.
I'm not fussed. I'm not fussed, mate. Ready for the next one. Not worried.
That was a warm up for you for the next challenge that's to come. Oh my god!
What I will say is, like, I spent, because Returnal is so good, it was like an excuse to revisit it. I have practiced quite a bit, just this zone and like getting to the boss and stuff. And man, it's honestly, I cannot speak highly enough of Returnal.
Well, is there a way you can show the chat what it is you had equipped to defeat, in case there's anyone who was stumped on this boss? They can see what you had
under equipment. Yeah, the gun, it mostly comes down to your weapon, really. Obviously, I bought a large Silphium vial from the shop just before the fight, which is 150 obolites, which is super, super useful. Alongside that, I had the two-way radio, which the more ether you're carrying, I have 30, which is the maximum. It also gives you more protection. I don't know how the exact sort of calculation, how that works out exactly, but it gives you a bit more protection, which is always good. Wasn't really using the energy manipulator, but any extra protection is always good. And then, yeah, resonance shield, which, again, didn't really factor into the boss fight too much. But yes, the Tachyomatic Carbine was what I was using there. I'd say all weapons in Returnal are really viable. They're different play styles. Just the other day I was talking to staff writer Connor, and he really likes the Spitmore Blaster, and I think that's a good gun. But he was like, that's the one for me. And I was like, well, I really like the Electro-Pylon Drive. And it's kind of like everyone has their own
approach.
Weapon and their own approach. So it's just a bit of experimenting. And unlocking some of these extra effects for guns is really helpful as well. Like, as you can see there, I've not even unlocked payload rounds too. But that sounds pretty useful to me. If killing hostiles drops more bombs and can clear more of them out for you, that's great. But yeah, that was doing. I was doing quite a lot of damage to the boss there, which I think is mostly due to that boost there, high caliber 2.
Yeah. Doing
higher damage with slightly slower fire rates. So yeah.
Well done, Alex. Is it time to go to the board and see where Hyperion goes on the ranking board?
Let's do it.
Woo!
Oh. God, it feels good. I want to kill more.
You want to kill more? Well, your bragging's been rightfully done.
Oh my God.
For all week you've been saying, I'm going to do this first time.
I did say, I brag a lot, but sometimes I back it up.
Right, here we are back on the board for ladies and gentlemen, just for a little reminder, we currently have Sigrun as S rank, Father Gascoigne as A, the Bloodstaff Beast as B, Cleric Beast C, and Demix from Kingdom Hearts 2 is in the bin. There he is, look at him in the bin. So we do go through like different sort of like a discussion, let's say, like 4 main points, and I've left my phone on the side.
Can you get it? You're right.
I've got it. I'm just like, there we go.
You were straight over the sofa there. That was
I knew my mission. I knew my task. So let's get the discussion pieces up. Here we go.
I know. I feel bad because obviously I just went in there and destroyed Hyperion. What I would say is, like, don't take my gameplay as like
you're just too good.
No. Because I've practiced. I've played a lot. You know, there's a lot more to this boss than what we've just seen. I think personally, there's a lot more to the game. Anyway, yes, we can get into our categories. Sorry, I don't want to derail us.
I was going to say it's fine. We've already got some suggestions popping in the chat, which I love seeing. But the first sort of point is challenge.
Well, what's strange about Hyperion is I think compared to some of the previous bosses, especially the boss at the end of Biome 3, Nemesis, which is a real difficulty spike, I found anyway, I feel like Hyperion is quite... not that Nemesis. Yeah, it feels a lot more accessible, but I think this boss offers a lot more in other areas. It's still a challenge, of course, if you go in there underprepared and you don't know what you're doing. I feel like in other areas this boss really excels. Really.
Well, when I went in there last week, just for us being like a little, the tease of what's to come, and I haven't played this game in ages, I was like, with my little pistol, and all the projectiles that were coming at me and stuff, I did find it a bit like, intense, but doable. I did what the mistakes I made. I was like, no, this does feel doable. I'm the fool. So.
Absolutely. And it's, as we discussed last week, there is a sort of a rhythm and almost like a dance element to it. Like once you get used to sort of a lot of where the projectiles are going to go, you can sort of start to see the path. And that's the beauty of Returnal's gameplay anyway, I think. But it's certainly exemplified in this boss fight. You know, you can see when he shoots out those blue lines, it's like normally when you see those for the first time, it's like, how do I deal with that? I'm just going to take damage every time. But once you've dealt with it a few times, you just go forward, you jump over that bit, you can start to see it. And again, I think that's part of the challenge, that's part of the fun, you know, unlocking that stuff.
So for challenge itself, where would you put the ladder?
On challenge alone, I'd probably put it in around the B category.
That is, a lot of people in the chat are also saying, like, I mean, at the moment, a vibe is seeming to be like B, maybe an A, but
Yep.
like it seems to be A, B at the moment. But let's carry on chatting as well. So, presentation.
Well, I mean, Returnal's presentation, we could go on for hours, really. I think the sheer mystery of this alien planet that you find yourself on, I mean, all the alien stuff looks really cool. I think him playing an organ that's attached to the arena, having to climb up a tower, and the music gets louder
really
as you
cool.
climb, and I just think the presentation's really cool. Well, you know, any game where you have to climb a big tower and at the top there's a fight is cool, but this in particular, you know, and all the different colours of his attacks all coming down and big explosions and the constant movement. I think in terms of presentation, this would be an S tier for me.
S tier.
Yeah.
I do like as well how like he's all like it seems. Is it like some kind of face on a back?
Yeah. So this
looks
is
like?
this is his back. I don't know if we're in focus. This is his back, and his front is just like a sort of skeletal. It's like, it almost looks like humanoid, like a human, but his back's all got it's got this weird detail. It's almost like a sort of skull etched into his back. He's got all these tentacles. But I think with all that and the tower and all the music, it's got to be an S tier for me.
All right, well, you did cover a bit there as well. The next category is drama. Is this a dramatic fight? The chat have been talking about the music itself being S tier. Like, so drama is like the music, the build up to it and everything.
Oh, yeah. And I think it's a difficult thing to talk about generally, I think, drama with Returnal, because a lot of the drama is because the story is so sort of, it's quite mysterious and the details aren't quite obvious, even for someone that's finished the game. I still don't really fully understand. There's lots of interesting theories on the internet about what's really going on. So does the Hyperion fight mean something specific? I think there is a deeper meaning to it in terms of the story with the organ being played and things like that. But you know, the drama is in the gameplay cycle and going in there with all your equipment and feeling like you're ready. You're climbing this tower with all your stuff. I've got a weapon I like. I've got some equipment that'll hopefully get me through it. There's the drama. That's where the real fun is, I reckon.
It's like even when you boot up as well, Celine says, I have to stop that music as well. And then your whole goal is like, what is at the end of this music? What's the source of the music? So I think the drama for this is probably the best thing about it. It is that build up. Like the presentation, that Returnal is all in all a stunning game, but I think it's the drama for this boss that really highlights it.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the final category is the legacy. Now, this is the legacy, how it relates to the story, and also just, you know, people talking about it. Is this a boss that everyone seems to say, I love it? Like that sort of area.
I think legacy. It's a lot of people. If you ask them what their favourite boss fight in Returnal is, they will say Hyperion. I think it's just a fight that has it feels iconic, you know. It feels like a real defining moment for the game. Yes, it might not be the most difficult fight in the game, but I don't think difficulty necessarily means that, you know, the fights are the best fights or whatever. You know, there is a bit of challenge in there, but it's the climbing of the tower, the sort of entry. You enter this biome. I mean, biome 4 looks a bit like biome 1, but even more like broken down, dishevelled, and it's kind of like, what's really going on here? And it feels like the game is entering the second act, and there's some dark things at work. Again, if I had to, we should probably summarise. I think I'm getting A vibes, personally.
I was going to say, I think Miss Enoch in the chat summarised it really well. They'd say an A overall, so it's a B for difficulty, but an S for drama and vibes, etc. So that sort of averages it out as an A, and I do see a lot of people in the chat
very good
also
summary.
saying like an A. And I think as well, some people saying if Father Gascoigne's an A, it's kind of like a similar thing. Like, the only thing I've really heard from Returnal is this boss fight. I didn't even know that there was a boss fight called Nemesis in the game, but I have heard of Hyperion and stuff. So much like how Father Gascoigne has the legacy of everyone gets stuck on him when they first play, I think this has got like a similar sort of legacy style.
Sword in the Storm says bin. Well, obviously not Sword in the Storm, you're wrong. And Von Loaf, I see you. A for Aston Villa.
You want to put Hyperion in with Demix over here in the
Any
boss
mention
bin?
of Aston Villa is an instant ban, please, Secret Boss. Thank you. It's nice knowing you, Von Loaf. Goodbye.
Well, I think we've definitely got the vibe from the chat, but at the end of the day, Alex, you defeated the boss, so you get to have the final say.
Put him alongside Gaza.
Yeah, there he is. Look at that long arm. Just it takes up so much room.
He's a big tentacly boy, but there he is.
There he is, and once he's down, they're down. Look at that! We've got like the 2 bosses in another category. We had like
happened.
1 for each, coincidentally, and now it's happened. It's growing. It's A that's growing. But shall we set up the next boss?
Let's go for it. I'm ready.
Let's go. Right, if you go first, Alex. Now again, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to submit your requests, all you have to do is go into the comments of these videos and Alex and I will be fishing them out and we'll be selecting them and preparing to fight them and everything like that. So, for example, this is why we're playing Wolong Fallen Dynasty at the moment.
Yep, so we're going straight into a very different kind of game, a Souls-like called Wolong Fallen Dynasty, and it's Team Ninja. If you like Neo, you'll like this game. I love it. If you like Rise of the Ronin, you'll like this game. And we're going straight for Lu Bu. Now, Lu Bu is a very interesting fight in this game because up to this point in Wolong, you can summon allies into boss fights to help you. But this is the first time where the game forces you to have like a one-on-one. I say one-on-one. It's not quite one-on-one. You'll see in a minute. But it's the first time you're forced to go in there on your own and tackle a boss. So This is a tough fight. This is a tough fight. Yes, he's got a lot of health and he's very annoying.
Well, Monty Bagger says, oh dear, Lu Bu, he was a toughie. And also, everyone just seems to be quite happy with the A for Hyperion. It seems that we've got a satisfying... I'm glad that we're all like, yes, this is a good place for Hyperion on the board.
Yeah, and I don't know much about Lu Bu historically, or in terms of Dynasty Warriors either. It's not a series I'm massively familiar with. But in this game, he's often, before you meet in battle, which we will be doing very shortly, he's often talked about with much fear and almost reverence from people like this storied warrior who is claiming territories and he's very, very dangerous. And then you have this ginormous battle between your armies, and basically we have to go and sort him out, which is what hopefully I will be able to do right now.
He's gonna go sort him out. Darren says, isn't it Rosie's turn? Well, the general rule is whoever defeats the boss then gets to make a start on the next one. But also, as we said at the beginning of the stream, as we've been planning these out, we do know there are some which Alex is naturally going to be better at, and I'm going to be better at as well. So Alex is actually going to be the one who is doing this fight, maybe even first time.
That's the plan.
Is it a first in one?
I reckon we can do it. Done in one. Let's get into it. Let's get straight to it.
Do you wish to die?
Domino says, if it doesn't have a second form, is it even worthy of bossbusters? Domino! The pain you're causing.
So, the trick to Lu Bu is firstly to try to get him off his horse, which is easier said than done. Lots of parrying. The gameplay is mostly built around parrying. It's kind of like Sekiro in that regard, but I'd say it's probably a little bit more forgiving in terms of parry timing. First, to get him off his horse, which I nearly did there. You can see underneath his health bar there's a spirit meter, and once that bottoms out, he will fall off the horse, like that. And now we've got to get his second spirit level down so that we can actually hurt him properly.
So his spirit level, that's the thing on the top underneath his health, is it?
Yeah, that's right. He's got me. Yeah, and as you land blows, you gain spirit. As you can see underneath my health bar, there's a little bit of blue there.
Oh god, his horse is still going!
The men are fighting. Yeah, and you can use positive spirit when it's blue. That's how you do special attacks and stuff. But yes, it doesn't seem to affect him. He can just do whatever he likes, no matter what his spirit is doing. Got him there, damn. Alright, everybody just relax.
Kai says, you guys will have to fight some Hollow Knight bosses on this series. Who knows? I'm sure that we will be tackling Hollow Knight in the future, have no fear. We have a lot of requests, though, coming in and everything, so don't worry, we're always preparing and always thinking of bosses for bossbusters. And we have had a lot of Hollow Knight bosses be summoned as well, so it's inevitable that it will be on the show at some point.
I think so. Are you very experienced with Hollow Knight, Rosie?
So I started playing it during the first winter of lockdown.
Right.
And I won't lie, when I was playing it, it's such a beautiful game, but it's very mellow toned. And I was just like, you know what, I don't think I'm in the right mood to play this at the moment, but I love what I did play of it. So I'm very looking forward to heading back into it because I really want to. Also, this guy takes loads of damage.
He's got so much health. And he does this really annoying thing where if he jumps back onto his horse like that, it just resets all of his spirit. So he could do that when you've nearly got him in a position where you can critical him, and it doesn't matter. You've got to start again. It's very, very annoying.
So can you remind me what the red attacks do? They're ones...
So they're like the critical attacks. They're the ones that you really want to parry because they'll have the biggest effect on his spirit gauge. So it's kind of crucial that you parry those. If there's one attack type that you want to get down, it's just those. That's the place to start, and then I'd worry about parrying other stuff later. Because that will lower his spirit a little bit, but not very much. And the other thing about parrying the red attacks, the critical attacks, is that it lowers his maximum spirit until you land a critical.
Right.
So you'll see the bars start to close in a little bit either side of his spirit gauge. So it's all about like just taking your time. I'm not doing very well here. It's about taking your time and, you know, whittling him down, waiting for those attacks that you feel a bit more comfortable with. For God's sake.
No, you're doing really well.
I've got a really cool... the horse, man! Fight me properly, come on. Jeez.
I was going to say, he's so close to being knocked off his horse.
Oh, 2 arrows as well.
Yeah, there you go. Take him out.
Ouch!
Draco262 says, I love this boss fight. The Art of Wade King's joined as well. Hello, it's wonderful to see you. This is Wolong Fallen Dynasty, a game from Team Ninja, the same developer behind Neo.
I've got a really cool armor set on there. Every time I parry an attack, I gain 12 hit points, which isn't very much, but I tell you what, if you can chain a few together, it does make a difference. It's a very good armor set. I'll have to show you what it is.
Yeah, when you've defeated it.
Yes, he's down. If he's down, he will be. It's just a long drawn out fight because you have to just get both of his spirit levels down. Spirit level just makes me think of like when you're doing DIY, putting shelves up and stuff.
How's the spirit level? Where's that bubble? I actually love that part of DIY work. I always love making sure that the bubble's in the middle.
I once was fortunate enough to win a competition, to win a drum kit. I mean, I must have been about 18 or 19, and it was a drum kit played by Killswitch Engage's drummer, if anyone knows the metal band. But this drum kit came with a rack that had a spirit level thing in it.
Oh really?
It was like to make sure that the drum kit was all of an even keel. Just a cool thing. I'm just showing off, really.
I love how you're talking about this whilst you're fighting this epic boss. You're like, so there was a drum kit with a spirit level in it. No, don't apologise. I love it. This is the energy that we're bringing.
It's one of these weird things where I feel like if I concentrate too much, I'll start to overthink it. Whereas once you're in the flow of it a little bit, you sort of just don't want to disrupt it. You want to just sort of relax. It's okay.
See, I'm like the opposite. I fully just go into the zone of the game, and that's when like my mouth is just open and I look like a fish. And I'm just like, you know, you can say anything and I will not hear it.
Come on.
Yeah, Alex, we've got Magpie in the chat who says, what is the 18 number up top? And also you've got a 20 above your
health?
Yes,
so before each boss, the area before the boss, you can sort of take over territories and plant your own flag, and that raises your morale. And morale basically boils down to, if you get all of the markers in a level, you'll hit 20. And it boils down to just giving you basically a slight boost to your attack and a slight boost to your defense, and it lowers the enemy's morale as well. It has probably more of an impact in sort of general gameplay than it does against bosses, I would say. He's off his horse.
Yeah, well done.
So yeah, but you'll see as I sort of hit him, his level will have gone down a little bit because I don't think he starts on 18. So yeah, it's just about sort of the game is very much built around this idea of like these warring factions. It's like all of China is at war, and yeah, taking over territories just confers benefits. It also benefits the AI allies you summon, gives them a bit of a boost to their abilities. And I think it probably works for summon co-op partners as well. Oh, he's missed me completely.
Fool.
Come on, one more. Out of the way!
Rodrigo says, until what time will you be guys streaming? It will be my birthday in my country in about an hour. We will be streaming!
Oh, yeah,
we will
for
still
sure.
be streaming in about an hour, so if you're still around watching, which hopefully you'll stick around, then we will be able to share your birthday hour with you, your first moments of your birthday.
Oh, he's gone straight into another one. Okay.
I saw, here we go, I found the comment from Shura, and they say, Haven't played WoW long, but why is this fight so long? Is he under-leveled or what?
Well, this character is like a late game character, but I quickly killed some stuff in the level to get me level appropriate gear. The game is built more around like your equipment than it is your level, really. Like the amount of sort of boost that you get from being a high level doesn't really. It's more about the gear that you find that's more than anything. So I'm using basically stuff that I have found outside the arena. Apart from my armor set, because I'm quite precious about that. But the armor set is it's not a great armor set in terms of defense. It just has this really nice benefit of keeping those. Every parry gives you that little boost, which I really, really like, because you parry a lot. So.
And you were saying to me earlier that this boss is just naturally a long fight.
It is, because of the two phases, having to knock him off his horse, because you're on your own and you don't have allies that you can sort of help distract him, and you can get in there and do some real damage. It's long and drawn out, and you have to be a bit more on the back foot and a bit more defensive. That's one of the reasons why I think it's a really good fight. You know, it's kind of like sort of back to basics. You've just got to wait for your opportunities. This stupid horse attack! I really, really don't like that attack. Get off your horse, man.
Come on, he's so nearly off his horse. He's so nearly off the horse. Come on. There you go, that's done it. The poor horse, though, taking an absolute battering. You're doing really well with these parries. Oh, beautifully done. Oh.
If I don't get a critical hit, I'm absolutely guilty. Oh, yeah. Ooh, what happened there? Come on.
Yes! Okay. Come on, Alex. Is this a done in one?
Don't you dare get back on your horse. Just fight me, dude. Ooh.
Don't even think about the horse.
Get out of the way, horse.
Did it like defend you a little bit there?
Did he just hit his own horse? Wow.
Horse is just like, oh, come on now.
Is that Dave over there attacking a horse?
Oh no! It's all right. It's all right. You're still in it. Chicky says, no jinxing. Very true. Do not jinx. Oh my god, that horse!
Just go away and let the men fight.
Yes!
Oh, God, I thought he got me there.
Would that have been like a one-hit kill, do you think, or...?
Would have been close. This is close here. Oh! How do I keep missing that attack? But it's fine. Oh, don't get on your horse! You coward! We've only got one here left. This might get a little bit interesting.
It's fine. Just keep calm. I reckon you've got this. Just got to knock him off the horse and then just finish him off.
Might be able to do enough without a critical here. Come on.
Because you can't do any damage on him whilst he's on the horse, can you?
You can still damage him.
Oh, you can?
It's just you won't be able to do like a critical when his spirit level's bottomed out. This is okay. This is alright. We're in control.
M. Psylocke says the horse is the real boss here.
Incredibly annoying horse.
Oh, go on, you've done it! Oh my god! Dude! Oh my god, this is where we spend the rest of the stream on, like, the teasing boss for the next one, like... Oh my, what a performance!
We didn't do a high five.
Yes!
Right. Now it's done.
Oh my god, Seth Law says, nice, that boss took me like 15 tries. Terrence says 2 out of 2. Megan Raid, or Megan Rid, sorry, says bin.
Oh, I don't know about bin for Lubu, man.
Oh my god. Yeah, Andy Sloan says, Alex, you're on fire today. Oh, well done.
Oh man. Ooh, what should we do? A cool
little pose.
Do a taunt. Come on.
Come on. The bossbusters taunt. So what did you have? What was your...
So this is the sword I was using.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you can still see it on the right. It's fine.
Plum. I didn't use any of the special attacks just because I don't normally use them. So that was just a weapon that I'd found in the level. But this is the armor stuff that I really, really like. If anyone is struggling, if you can find a place, you can probably farm the Man of Benevolence set somewhere. And what this does is, if I can remember how to do it, if you wear enough pieces, you only have to wear 2 pieces apparently. You get HP recovery when you deflect, so when you get those perfect parries,
which you were getting a lot.
It just keeps that health ticking up, man, and it's super, super, super useful. It just gets you out of I was still only down to 1 heal at the end there, so you know all it would have taken is 1 or 2 more mistakes, and if I didn't have this armor, I probably would have been killed in that attempt. So yeah, just finding, what I would say is, Google it. Find somewhere to I can't remember where you get the set from, but I must have really liked it. I was like, I want that, so I've gone somewhere and farmed a side mission or a boss or someone just to get the set.
And it looks very lovely. Look at you. You look like such a dapper man in it.
Yeah, I always got to have a nice beard and long hair. I'm not very good at character customization. I'm normally quite...
You're just like beard and hair.
Beard, long hair, get in there, just get in there. So yeah, that's the set. And there's also these other accessories. I mean, a lot of these kind of things, it reminds me a little bit of Neo in the sense that these are all like little things that just give you those extra little advantages, but what you want to hone in on is one of those effects that you think, that is something that's going to really make a difference for me. And I think for considering how much deflecting is important in this game, go for the Man of Benevolence set. That's my advice.
Well, Secret Boss says top tip: use Google.
I mean, that's it basically for life in general.
Okay, well, is it time to discuss
let's
where
do
Lubu
it.
goes on the board?
Let's do it.
Let's go. Up we go to see where.
I'm kind of happy that we got those 2 done though, because the next one is seriously worried about this next one on the list. So we've got plenty of time today to get into it.
God, do you think you're worried about the next one on the list?
Well, yes, indeed. I'm worried. I'm worried if you please don't make me do it. Right. Okay. Here we go. We're back at the board. Lu Bu. Now I know that perhaps it's a lesser known Souls-like Wolong, but it's great. There's lots of great fights similar to that one in it, but I'd say it's one of the more accessible Souls-likes. So just wanted to get that in there. So if it's a genre or subgenre that you're a bit intimidated by, Lu Bu is a hard fight. I'm not going to dress it up, but it's about halfway through the game, maybe a bit less than that, and yeah. Anyway, let's get into rating anyway. I'm batting for Team Ninja. I love Team Ninja games.
I love it. The chat are already given some. We've got at the moment a mixture between a B and an A.
We should have printed out his horse as well, shouldn't we?
Oh yeah, maybe we can print him out and then just stick him on top of the horse.
It's just ridiculous. The moment he gets off the horse just goes in circles around the arena. It's like, just get out of the way. Okay.
Right. So let me grab up the list of discussion. And first is challenge.
Challenge, yeah. I think I know. Again, I've just gone in there and beaten it first time, but that's like, you know, using an armor set that I really like, and I'm very familiar with the fight. My first attempt, it took me easily 20 plus attempts. I think going in there and sort of grinding it out, like figuring out all of his attacks. He's got all these different ways of covering the arena with his arrows. He does fire attacks. He can attack you. You can literally like leap from one end of the arena to the other. So it's one of those bosses where you don't have much time to stop and think. So I think this is a proper difficulty spike in the game. This one, I think it's got to be up there in terms of difficulty for sure.
All right, very interesting. And sorry, I love it. Nisa says Lubu B, the horse S.
I wonder if the horse has got a name. Maybe we should give it a name. Presentation.
Like, how does he look? How does his arena look?
Well, I think in terms of like the Wolong bosses, he's sort of quite a distinctive one with his helmet, with the sort of drapes, which are very imposing. He has an armoured horse that he enters the arena in. He's got his big sort of spear. I think in terms of presentation, it's pretty cool. It's not like mind-blowing. I think it's, you know, it's quite difficult to compare to some of these other games because they're quite different, but I think it's probably like a B in terms of presentation.
Yeah, fair. And I will give him credit, he did look epic on his horse.
The horse is called Red Hair, and that's why he says it right. I thought he was talking to me, like the player characters. Like, why is he calling me that? He's talking to his horse.
He calls all of his opponents Red Hair. It helps him in the fight.
Would you like a sugar cube, Red Hair? in the middle of the fight? What's he talking about?
I have a carrot, Red Hair.
What's he going on about?
Next up is drama. Is it a dramatic fight? Was the music dramatic?
I think yeah, it's considered it's a pretty significant moment in the game. You're fighting this notorious leader, general of his army, and you hear so much about him in the build-up to the fight. And there's this huge battle. The level before it's really cool, actually. Maybe we should play through a bit of that, maybe another time. But it's all these different factions all fighting in this snowy battlefield, and then you sort of have to carve a path through it. Get that morale rank up where you can put your banners down and get into the fight with this dude who enters the arena and he's got his horse. And he's like, oh god, he's huge, and he is really on you the whole way. I think it's probably up there, quite a high ranking in that regard. I think.
Yeah, from watching it, I do think he's really strong in the drama department. Like, even in the build up to it, when you're talking that there's this massive battle, and then literally you just pan the camera, and there was just a massive horde of dead bodies, and leading up to him. I'm like, can't get more dramatic than that. And he did have a lot of attacks where he was jumping and swinging around and stuff. So I'd say it was pretty fun for drama.
Definitely.
And then finally, the legacy. What's his relevance to the story and relevance to players?
It's interesting because he survives the encounter, and you sort of have to battle again against him later on. And well, I don't want to spoil too much, just in case people do play it, because you should play it. It's a great game. I think it's probably a tough one in terms of legacy. There are a lot of boss fights in Wolong, and a lot of them sort of. There are some, I think, they're a bit cooler. They might not be as difficult or as significant in terms of the story at that point, but I think this is probably a little bit lower down the ranking in terms of legacy for me. I can think of one or two other bosses from this game that I would rank above this one. So, yeah. I think I'm getting, in summation, I'm getting real, like, B energy.
Is that what is that the energy? The B?
I don't know what the chat think. Do the chat think B? A? S?
I think some people are saying, I think the general vibe seems to be like a B. Some people saying, like, like Chicky says, B for the length of the fight, the difficulty, and pretty graphics.
Yeah.
I think the genuine vibe is going to be B. Because some people are also saying if there was like an A-, then potentially.
Yeah,
but
he'd kind of sit maybe around here, wouldn't he? But we're gonna stick to the categories, otherwise it's gonna get incredibly messy.
It's just gonna we're trying to keep strict with the rules and stuff. Yeah. So
okay, I think I'm gonna do it then. I'm gonna put Lu Bu from Wolong Fallen Dynasty in B.
Yay!
There he goes.
I love how you made him a little bit higher than the Bloodstar Beast as well.
Wow. Yeah. There he goes.
So there he is in the B category as well. Now, in the meantime, up next is meant to be the teaser for the next episode. But now with the time we've got around an hour, 10 minutes on this fight. So it's still the teaser, but let's see if I can do it in that time. So
this is a Rosie special, guys.
Oh, Nelly, I'm gonna move my butt over. Just gotta.
Do you want to go in the? You can go in the other seat if you.
You want me to go in the other seat?
If you're more comfortable there and you can see a bit better, I'll just get my water and get out of your way.
I do apologise. I'm gonna go into like the super duper zone. You
do what you need to do, Rosie. Now when I saw this one on the list, I was scared, very scared.
Oh, I want to see if people guess what it is from like hearing the sounds. That's what I like seeing, like when we did Kingdom Hearts and people were like, Can they guess?
Can they guess?
With me like skipping through the little glimpses here and there. Oh, I'm nervous now, especially because you've just done two bosses on your first try.
I don't know what came over me. I don't know what happened.
Oh, okay.
The Art of Wade King has said, Rosie's having a gozy. I'll leave now, lol. No, I liked it.
Here we are. It is King Dice. That is who we are going to be taking on next. We have been asked to fight King Dice on regular difficulty. King Dice being like the second to last boss in Cuphead, but personally I've always found King Dice harder than the Devil. The Devil being the final boss. So, a little fun story. I have the platinum for Cuphead, so I've done all the bosses on expert mode, but I've always had my Mugman, because we went through the whole game together and we fought all of the challenges together. So this is actually my first attempt doing this, like, without my Mugman.
Solo.
This is my solo. We did consider Alex being Mugman, but then you were like, you...
I have never, ever played Cuphead, and to jump in and do this, I think, would be a bit too much. And I felt like, I want Rosie to sort of... No pressure, but I want Rosie to go in there and really show what she can do. She had a bit of a warm-up beforehand and started to get into it. She's not played it sort of... When was the last time you played Cuphead?
Probably, like, when did I get the platinum? Was it early last year or something, maybe?
So, yeah, it's there's no pressure, Rosie. You've got plenty of time, but this is a tough boss. Just hearing Rosie describe this boss in the podcast recently, I sat there like, why would anybody choose to do? Why would you do this? to
Why
yourself?
would you do this?
And honestly, having actually seen the boss, as we had a little bit of a warm up earlier, and making sure all the saves are working and stuff. Wow, this is a boss. There's a bit of luck involved in terms of rolling a die. I'm sure Rosie will explain it all, but you have to do some tough to even get to the boss is a challenge. So, yeah, this is a big one, and I'm kind of pleased that we've got plenty of time. So
yeah, we've got plenty. This is definitely not going to be a one and done. This is, you know, unless if it is a one and done, I will scream from the top of my lungs. So I tell you, we've got my water there. Do you mind passing me water?
Of course. Sorry.
Thank you very much.
Do you want the lid off?
I can do the lid off.
I don't know if you want. I don't know if you like. You know when you have a boxer's in their corner and they've got a person ready with their water and like a wet towel, like a cold towel, so they don't have to do anything. They can just focus on the fight.
Right, so the boss is called All Bets Are Off. Whilst Alex was talking, I was just showing the things that I have equipped. This is the same stuff I had equipped when my mugman and I'll just say my boyfriend and I did this on expert difficulty.
I love that you just call him Mugman.
He is my mugman, though.
He'll be here in spirit, I'm sure.
He's here in spirit with me. So let's go. I'm actually going to turn the music up on our end for this one as well, because this is genuinely one of my favourite bosses in games of all time. So you might be looking at this board. There might be people who've never seen this before, and you're like, "What's going on here? He's here. Why aren't I attacking him? Why am I doing anything?" So what you need to do is you need to land or parry on the dice and determine where you end up on the board. And whenever it's red, so for example 1, 2, 3 here, they are bosses. So when you land on one, there's always going to be a dedicated boss to that number. However, some of them have got a heart on it, just like number 1 over here. If it has a heart, that means you get an additional HP before you go into the fight. And then, you know, if you land on safe, you just roll the dice again, and then you can determine where you go in the future. And then at the end over here, if you land on start over, your cursor goes all the way back to the beginning, and you have to make your way all the way back over here again. And then when you land on finish, that's when you actually properly fight King Dice. So I need to do at least 3 bosses, like mini versions of bosses, before I even reach King Dice. So
D3 Mystic says it's like a boss rush. It sounds like it is to me. You've got to sort of get through all the bosses, and this is a game where you can't really make many mistakes.
So I'm hoping, because I've done, when I've done this in the past, I remember the order. I really like 2. I think I'm the first one. 1 I do not like. 1 always kicks my butt. 2 I'm hoping to get. So even though 1's got an additional heart, I don't think it's worth the risk compared to me actually surviving. So I'm going to aim for 2. So now I've just got to make sure I land on the 2. So I'm going to jump when it's 1.
Oh,
there we go.
Lovely.
Okay, here we go.
Nice dice work there, Rosie. Just settle into this. There's no rush. Plenty of time to get used to all the different bosses and all the different permutations of the dice.
Oh, that's the one jump I hate, because you have to jump really lightly. Not good. I was hoping not to get hit on this boss. I won't lie.
It's okay. It's all right. We've got time.
The nerves are kicking in after your immaculate performances.
Oh, I don't know about that. Andy Sloan says this sounds brutal. Yeah. You're telling me, yeah. Watching Rosie, there you go, first one down. Watching Rosie practice earlier, I was like, is this for real? Is this some sort of weird extra challenge thing you're doing? It's like, nope, this is the boss. You've just got to get through these other mini bosses, if you can call them that.
Yeah, so now I'm going to aim for the safe over here, so that then I can have more control, hopefully, of where I land over here. So we're going to have to roll 2. Okay, so I want to jump on 1 again. Okay.
Oh, see, you're good at reading the dice.
So he's like, lovely.
Or the die, I should say.
Now, I don't remember what boss is 6. I think 5 is the one I absolutely hate. That's like a magical rabbit, and it's the absolute worst. So I'm gonna risk it and go for the 3, I think. So I want to jump again at 1, so... Oh, no! I don't remember which one 4 is. Oh,
boy. Okay, let's
Oh,
not
it's the
panic.
dice. It's the dice. Okay, not too bad.
Oh, yeah. These are the bosses. I've got to say, the design's really cool. Like, look at this, all the dominoes in the background. These bosses are very, very cool. This is a boss dedicated to our mod, Domino.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that what Domino looks like? Maybe.
Oh, I should have parried that. Oh, well, it's okay.
These bosses, they are very, very cool. But
Parry that one.
It's kind of a shame that you're so dialed into the difficult, like having to navigate this difficult boss, that you can't really take a moment to just look at how cool everything is. The design of it all, the old school cartoon design. It's very cool.
Oh, honestly, I've got the art book for this, and
Cool.
and it's a stunning art book. I love this game to absolute pieces. Oh,
Nice. Oh, yeah, look at that. Flawless.
There we go.
Flawless. As if you have to keep platforming after the boss is done.
You don't have to. I just do it for safety. I think once I was like, when it said knockout, I was just like, oh, it'll be fine. I think I went into the back wall and I was maybe a bit too soon. So now I could either go for 6, but I don't remember what boss that is, or I could go for the safe. So I think,
Do you want the HP and risk a boss? Or
that's the thing. I've got 2 HP.
Decisions.
I really could have done with not taking a hit there. So I'm going to go for safe, I think. Safe. And then, okay, let's just try it. So I need a 3. So I want to jump on 2.
No, okay, don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. Don't.
I think this one's the horse, which is horrible foreground and background. It is the horse.
Oh.
This one is going to mess with your eyes.
Oh, no.
Okay, Ghost. Ah, come on, Ghost. I went to avoid you. Not a good start already.
Man, so there's things like in the foreground,
Yeah,
like
so
blocking your vision.
There's a ghost that's in like the horses at the bottom, and when you pass them, they like shoot up at you. So you've got to consider. Oh no, this isn't good. Oh, it's all right.
Consider.
So you've got to consider like these presents and these ghosts, and also. Okay.
Nice. That looked really good, Rosie.
Oh, I really could have done with not getting hit by that first ghost.
Honestly, you seem like you're doing really well to me. Like that looked like there was a lot going on. You did really well.
Right, come on, I've got to roll the dice properly now. I've got to roll the dice. I don't remember what 7 is either. Maybe it's the monkey, but let's go for 1, just so I'm safe. So, jump on 3. Okay, that's fine.
Everyone take a breather.
No, I definitely know I like 8. 8 is the one you saw earlier, which is like a snooker pool ball
Oh,
thing.
yeah, that's cool.
So, but I don't remember what 7 is.
Steve Bay 17 asks, have you got cutouts for all these bosses? It's just King Dice that we're after. He's the one on the list. So we have to. These are just inconveniences, mini bosses. I say that as if they're easy. And Rosie's doing very, very well at navigating them. But King Dice is the one that we're after. We have got a cutout for him. He's our target. I really like the design of this one. It's like a crazy 8-ball, and they're like these little the sort of chalk cubes. There's probably a better name for them. They try to crush you. It's very cool. The pool table has turned evil.
Not the pool table. If anything, not the pool table. I just love his mouth. It just always like.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah,
Nice.
I like that
You're
one.
doing really well.
That
You're doing
one's
really
a
well.
nice, safe one.
Very satisfying when knockout pops up, isn't it?
Okay. So now I need to roll a 2.
So the peril here is that you can end up having to go around again, can't you?
Yep. So if I roll a 1, I've got to do another boss. Roll a 2, I'm safe. But if I roll a 3, my cursor goes all the way back to the beginning of the board. So I need that 2.
That's terrible.
Okay,
I can't believe that.
Oh,
nice.
And now I need the 2 to. I need anything but a 1. So, okay, here we go. Go for that 2.
Yes. All right, here we go. First crack at the big boy.
Okay, that was bad. I should have just immediately.
Don't
I could have
panic.
risked. I could have afforded the.
Don't panic, Rosie. Oh, that looked like you got it. You looked like you got it.
Oh, mate!
Honestly, that was such a good run, Rosie.
The card jumping is so precise.
Yeah.
That's why King Dice himself is the hardest part of this. But you've just got to
so
get
tough.
yourself over there. If
That is
I'd used my invincibility too soon. I had an invincibility gap. I shouldn't
You did really
have
well.
panicked.
What I will say is, like, you did really well on some of those bosses, and the way that you're reading the dice, I feel good about this. Like, you just gotta. There's plenty of time, and that was a really, really good first attempt.
Okay. I'm actually even tempted to retry, but let's give it a shot, because I hate this one. This one I hate. You have 3 things to consider.
I had a practice, I'll say in inverted commas, earlier, and I just died immediately to this boss. I didn't really know what was going on.
Oh. Come on, give me that 2. Give me
Look
that.
at him, smug.
Give me that 2.
Look at him, so smug.
Okay, so 3. Jump on 3.
So we go again.
Here we go.
Again. Has anyone in the chat beaten King Dice? Anyone beaten Cuphead? Anyone got the platinum? Because if you do, you have my utmost respect. It's the kind of game that I would love to try, but I just know it would really push me to my limits. It looks pretty tough.
I reckon you would absolutely smash this game. I mean,
Okay,
knowing you
like
with
it.
like difficult challenges and... Oh, I need to jump with him, not against him. Oh, that's the one I was fearing. I was like, oh, I needed to do a tiny jump. In all honesty, I could actually just dash through that one.
Ah, that could be... See? This is why it's good to have loads of time. You can figure out these little tactics.
Okay, that's fine. So I've come out of that boss now. I could have had 4 HP because it was a heart, but hey-ho, it's okay. I've still got 3.
Well, Megan Rid says, wait, we don't switch to Alex. We sort of earmark this as a rosy game. I mean, if there's clamouring for me to have an attempt, it'll be over within 5 seconds, and I'll just become very angry. But really, we sort of earmark this as a rosy game, and that's the way that it'll go sometimes on bossbusters. You know, there'll be games that Rosie's more familiar with, there'll be games that I'm more familiar with, and we work as a team. We support each other through those challenges.
It's more the support here on bossbusters.
Yeah, it doesn't always. We will pass the pad for some things, and some things we won't. It's just as simple as that, really. Lorenzo Pioliani says, how about no? I know it's a game that requires a lot of patience. I don't have any patience when I play games. I can relate. I can relate to that comment, definitely.
Oh, the tree really got me there.
Unlucky. All it takes is that bit of, like, foreground to get in the way.
Where's the... There we go. And there's the ghost.
Sword in the Storm says, this makes Souls look chill. It does. I agree 100%. This looks like the most difficult thing I've ever seen. And I like
You're more than welcome to give it a shot if you really want to. Like,
please don't make me play it. Please.
Please. Okay, let's roll a 1. A 1 or a 3. I'll be happy with a 1 or a 3.
Maybe if you need a bit of a break, I can have a go, but your break would probably be about 30 seconds long. Yeah, this game is a serious challenge. Serious challenge.
Okay, we're going 3. We're going 3.
Oh, it's this one. Yeah, I like this one.
See, I really like 8, even though this one's not a heart. I'm trying to do it so that I can keep with this guy. I might even be fine with a 7. I just don't remember what boss... Oh no, they got me in the corner, Alex. This is bad.
Side of the screen. That's okay. Don't. It's all right.
There's no way I can do King Dice with just 1 HP. He did it again. I've got the revenge of the pool table. They're coming after me.
This is for all those scuffs, all the chalk you've got on my lovely green surface.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice. So, are the hearts always on the same bosses?
Are the what?
Are the heart pickups always on the bosses?
No, so the
same
hearts randomized, so they swap, but there's always one in each like category.
Right, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay, I need to get a 2 here, Alex.
Okay.
I need...
Nice motivational message there from Secret Boss that says, no way are you getting that tenner. For those who are just joining us, he said if we clear all 3 bosses today, we get a tenner each. So it shouldn't be more like 20 that he's written on that message. He's already reducing the amount. Oh! Oh, no! 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 What? We can do it. We can do it with 1 hit point.
I haven't had that happen in so long.
We can do it with 1 hit point. It's fine.
It's okay, right? If I just hopefully do this part, so I need a 2. I need a 2.
Calm.
Calm.
God, this is just ridiculous. This shouldn't be allowed. This level of difficulty.
That's fine. He's happy. I need another 2. Need another 2. Let's go in the other way now. So what do I need? I need to jump on 3. We're fine. We're safe.
All right.
I need a 3. We're going the other way. 2. Okay, jump on 2. Okay, we're doing all right.
That is a very good question, Pepsi Max 1000. If you land on a clear, then it's like a safe space. So that you can say you could clear the entire board feasibly, but you know, you probably just want to get through in one go, don't you? So you don't lose extra bits, extra lives here and there.
Okay, come on. And luckily the start over's now gone as well. I didn't actually know that, so now I just need a 2 or a 3, and this is when I get a 1.
Once. That's good.
Okay, so let's just say I'm going to go for a 2. So jump on 3. Okay. Oh no, jump on 1. Jump on 1. It's okay. Right, now anything I roll here, we're going into the finale, but I've only got 1 HP, so...
You've got your special ability.
I panicked.
That's okay. That's totally fine, Rosie. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're relaxed.
No.
You did. Considering how tough that run was, you did really, really well to get back in there and give it a go.
Yeah.
I think fair play to you. Fair play, Rosie.
Right, straight back in.
You're doing really well. Dante Kincaid says, just do it perfect.
Just do it perfectly.
Thank you so much for that suggestion. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
1, 2,
Brilliant.
3.
Really helpful. Thank you.
I'm actually going to try a 3. I think 3. I don't remember what 3 is, but I don't think it's that bad.
I've
so
seen a few people mention the Rob in a wig thing. Just to make it abundantly clear that anyone mentioning Rob in a wig will be banned immediately.
No, I'm going to retry.
So, you've been warned. Psylocke says, have you considered avoiding the bad things? Just that's next level strategy,
yeah,
isn't it?
that's that. Really, you know, I don't care. Really, you know, don't care about that.
Not really thought about that.
So I'm on a 2. Okay, 3.
So you have to actually parry the pink cards.
Yeah,
like
so you've got to jump and then you have to press X again.
That's rough. That is rough. All right.
Oh, I remember with 3 is the cigarette. Oh, I thought I was maybe a bit too close to it there, but it's all right. And then just
nice.
keep on ducking.
Nice.
Really, it's only the bottom one you need to consider with this, and I do have invincibility dash, so I could even just like dash through. But if you get the timing wrong for that, then there's just, you know, you've just risked it. Oh, that one caught me off guard. I was like, oh.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't beat yourself up, Rosie. It's okay. It's okay.
I should have jumped over both of them. It was easy. It was an easy solution, and I didn't do it.
Okay, 2.
Hayden W asks, is Dave on vacation? He has been on vacation for a few weeks. He's back. I saw him earlier today. He is back. Presumably still catching up on everything because he was gone for a few weeks. So you know what it's like. You go on holiday for a few weeks, and it probably takes you about a week to get back up to speed and everything. So he's in that sort of like in-betweeny zone at the moment.
Yeah.
But he seems like he had a very nice time away. I'm quite looking forward to catching up with him properly about his break. Yes, he's back. He will be streaming on Monday. So yes, keep an eye out for that. Just keep an eye out for that.
Oh, the ghost, the ghoul. I thought I could. Oh no, I got too close to the floor. Alex, this is suddenly not going well.
Don't worry. It's perfectly. It's part of the process, isn't it? Having a run that's a bit.
This
like,
is the thing. You have the runs where you're just like, no.
This is not feeling this. Not feeling this.
this.
Just got to get those out of the way. It's just all part of the process.
Okay.
You've got loads of time, Rosie, and honestly, don't put pressure on yourself.
Yeah, technically we've got to do this next episode, but yeah. I'm like, what if we did do this?
Prince Ali asks, has any of the Access team managed to platinum Cuphead? Well, only one person as far as I'm aware.
I got it.
And Rosie has done it. So fair play to her. That is an incredible platinum to have in your collection. I'm very envious, but also a bit scared of it, so probably just leave it.
Come here, matey boy. Oh. There we go. That was nice. We like that one. We like this. We like just jumping and having a nice time. Whee!
Do people in the chat have a favourite boss from Cuphead? I've probably seen quite a lot of them through bits and bobs. So, yeah, do you have a favourite?
There we go.
Chef Saltbaker comes up a lot. People quite seem to like that fight.
Yeah, we have had a recommendation for Chef Saltbaker, but we just thought Chef Saltbaker's like the final boss in the DLC, whereas King Dice is the second to last boss in the main game. So that's why we were like King Dice first, and then Chef Saltbaker.
I just like the way that people describe them. Onion boss, digestive boy. These don't mean anything to me. I'm sure Rosie probably knows what you mean, but I don't.
I love that.
Digestive boy.
Okay, jump on 3.
I saw white chocolate digestives in the shop the other day and I resisted buying them.
Are you still thinking about them?
I
You were
am,
talking about
yeah.
those last week.
I know, they're on offer as well. I should have just bought them and tried them. I feel like a digestive needs like milk chocolate or even dark chocolate. It feels like it needs a deeper flavour. Like white chocolate is probably too sweet for a digestive. I think. I need to try it.
I don't remember what 1-4 is, you know, so I might try it and see if I can get that extra HP.
Why
It's
not?
the Dominoes. It's the Dominoes, isn't it? So yeah, let's try the Dominoes. So 3, jump on 3. Right, come on, Dominoes. Don't let me down now. Give me that sweet 4 HP.
Come on, Rosie. Let's go.
Whoop.
Martin Alt says retro boss request, stage 3 of the original R-Type. I used to love those games, R-Type games. I think Signy, which came out last week, or earlier this week, sorry, Signy, All Guns Blazing, is a similar kind of game. Looks really cool. I really want to check it out. I can't remember that boss, unfortunately, but it would be fun to sprinkle some retro things in there. That's the beauty of Boss Busters. It doesn't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to all be sort of big, epic games. It could be those slightly lesser known encounters. We just want to re-experience those with you guys because it's fun. Boss fights are fun. Sometimes annoying and very difficult, but they're fun, and we welcome any left field suggestions. Are really welcome. We also would like to think of some candidates for the bin, actually. I'd quite like to fill the bin up. So any bosses that you thought were underwhelming or bosses that were just annoying, let us know, and we will beat them in one and put them straight in the bin. Yes. I want to fill that bin up. I want to fill that bin up, guys.
Yeah, we definitely would love to have some more bosses just to put in the bin.
Put them in the bin. And he said put me in the bin.
Put Alex in the bin.
Please don't put me in the bin.
Okay,
Fish
3.
says, have you tried the Coca-Cola Jaffa Cakes? I've never heard of those.
I haven't heard of those either.
I can see that working, you know. Rick the
Okay.
Door Technician says Harry Warner. Yeah, oh man.
I don't remember what
Rick the
9
Door
is.
Technician would be amazing. It would be over in about 3 seconds. I might have to prep a save. I'm tempted to go back and platinum that anyway. Ooh, Jedi Survivor is a very good game.
Okay, jump on 1. Oh, sorry, I was just thinking which one 9 is. I think it might be the casino dancing board, which can be a bit of a faff. So I think I'm going to stick it safe with my trusty 8
Okay.
ball. So what do I need? I need a 2, so jump on 1. Okay. That's all right, here we go. Come on.
Steve Bay 17 has added one for the bin, the Electrocutioner from Arkham Origins. Interesting you should mention that one, because he might be featuring in a video soon. Yes. Yes, I remember that one. Any plans for Thomas Jackson asks, any plans for a blasphemous boss? Another game that I would love to play. That and Salt and Sanctuary. These like 2D Souls-likes that I've not played. I would love, if there's a particular blasphemous boss you can recommend that we could have a look at. Maybe I could prep a save, play a few hours, get to grips, and then we could do a blasphemous boss. That would be fun.
Have a lovely time.
Yeah. Claptrap. I can't talk today. Claptrap boss from Borderlands 2, so we can stick Claptrap in the bin, says Peace Froggy. Yes, I would love to cut out Claptrap
And just put him in the bin.
Stick him in the bin. Yes.
Okay, so I need a 3 or a 2. So let's say I want to go for...
So many good suggestions. Berry Best says we need Hades. Oh, Hades has got some good fights in it, hasn't it? That's such a good game.
Yeah, Hades is phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. We'll have to do that at some point.
Okay, here we go.
Nice. That's okay. That's all right. You're doing really well, Rosie. Oh! Nice. That's a good use of the invincibility there. Not a problem. You just keep shooting. Oh.
Oh,
No, you got that!
I was right in the corner!
That has got to be close.
Oh,
Have you
I need that 3 HP.
Oh.
I'm even tempted. I need that 3 HP. I'm not
You think you need to go into that fight with 3?
I think I need. So what I might even do is swap my charm.
Oh, I thought you were going to do it.
But it makes me a little bit weaker. But let's try it. It removes the invincibility dash, but I'm not actually using it that often.
Oh God, I was really like, I could feel my excitement rising. Then I was ready to like celebrate.
I thought I was like, oh, I've just got to do this one, but it's so precise with the card parrying. If you literally clip the corner, that's it. It's
Absolutely,
not.
this is easily the hardest boss we've done on the whole series so far. Easily. Fair play, Rosie, for sticking at it. This is not easy.
Here we go. Here we go. La 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 la. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get King Dice. I am Cuphead. I'm not
Fish.
hitting the boss at all.
Fish asks, what's the boss in Demon Souls where you have to hide behind the rocks? That's the Dragon God. Yes, that fight can be very annoying. But your Demon Souls will have some good fights in it as well. Yeah, I really like the final. Well, I suppose it's kind of the penultimate fight. King Allant, the old King Allant, the one that can grab you and reduce your level. If you get, it's a very easy attack to avoid, but if you get hit by it, he literally can de-level you, which is is all outrageous, really.
It makes me feel a bit better. I can see why my boyfriend and I did that after every boss, especially him, would just go like, wait. It just makes me feel safe. Makes me feel safe.
You're doing really, really well, Rosie,
Okay,
honestly.
3. Jump on 3. No.
Leith asks, Pinwheel from Dark Souls is what the bin category was made for. I agree. Pinwheel, more like bin wheel. Considering how difficult the catacombs are as well, then you just come against that guy. It might be, yeah. There's so much we could do with Souls likes. What's happened?
4. It's the dominoes. It's okay.
All right.
It's not what I wanted. That's just how much I concentrate on the dice that when I mess up, I'm like,
You're all right.
right, come on. You felt like you took forever last time. Let's not feel like you take forever this time, please.
Nice.
Ooh. Got a bit worried about the jump there. I was like, hang on a minute.
Why are there flying bird dominoes? What are they? They're creepy.
But what are they?
Oh, nice. That was a really good jump. Awkward, but you made it look easy.
I don't know. I had a little heart skip.
You're doing really well.
Thanks, Alex. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, so any pink items you can parry, but they're the only items you can parry. There we
Rosie,
go!
that was,
Come on!
You did really well there. You made that look easy.
Let's go, let's go. Let's just get a 3. And 8, my boy, has got a heart.
Oh, this is looking good.
So if I can get the 3,
Yep. And then
and a 2, and then just get safe and then finish, we are in a very good position for King Dice.
And then we're going to have to figure out... Well, let's not think about it. Let's not think about it. We'll figure that out. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Right, so 3.
I saw Rodrigo Twazon asking if I had played Hollow Knight before, and I haven't. It's one of those that's on the list. I'm desperate to play it. I see it's been suggested a lot for this series. I know that there's some very, very difficult... The Pantheon stuff I've heard a lot about is very difficult things in that game. But it just looks like a really good game. Come on. It looks really, really good. I'd love to try it at some point. Whew. Elmadin Zerik says they're a little late today. That's fine, don't worry, you made it. Someone update me, how are the boss bashing bossbusters faring on this fine Thursday? Well, we've beaten Hyperion from Returnal. We have beaten Lubu from Wolong. And now we're doing what I think is probably the hardest boss that we have encountered so far in the series. Rosie is going to try to beat King Dice from Cuphead solo. I am not trying it because I have not played Cuphead and will be dreadful. Although that was nice, Rosie. Good. It's
I
okay.
took one hit there, but that's all right.
That's
One
okay.
silly hit.
That's okay.
A silly hit. My
you're
heart
doing-
is pounding. I love this boss. It's so blooming good.
You are a lot tougher and sort of more committed than I am. By now, I'd have had to take a walk. I'd had to put the controller down and
Listen to the birds.
yeah, I'm just gonna go and lie down in the garden and have a little cry.
Okay, I need 2, so I'm jumping on 3. Okay, here we go. He's ready, he's ready. So, 2 or 3. So let's just say I'm going to go for a 2. What would I need to jump on? I'm having a blank. Jump on 1. I need to jump on 1. Okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
Okay, I can afford it. Oh.
Yep.
Oh, I had 2 HP.
Don't
Blast.
worry.
No, that was a real waste. I thought I had 1 HP.
You're all right. Oh no! I honestly, oh god! I even thought with the with the sort of the miscalculation with the invincible, you'd still get through. You'd scrape it. Oh, that was so close.
Why did I use the invincible? I thought I had. In my head, I just thought, oh my god, I've been hit twice. That's it. I've lost. Like I'm on 1 HP. I'm so used to having 3 HP.
I've got to say, the taunting from Secret Boss is terrible, isn't it?
Straight back in. Oh, here we go. I can't believe it. Right.
You're doing so well, Rosie. Honestly, what you're doing is blowing my mind. The way you're cruising through it, the way you're getting to that boss now, and we're getting there with even more HP. You're doing really, really well. You've got a bit of momentum.
That should have been the one.
Don't beat yourself up about it. You know you can do this now, and it's just a matter of just relaxing and not putting too much pressure on ourselves. You're doing really, really well.
Thanks, Alex.
No worries. I'm just enjoying being able to sit here and do nothing. It's
enjoy
quite
the nice
really.
music and the lovely visuals. Okay, here we go. It's Cuphead. And then just duck.
Psylocke says, "Don't lose heart, Rosie. That's the kind of support we need on bossbusters. When the tough gets going, the busters
when
get
the going
busting,
gets tough,
bosses get busted.
The boss gets busting." Here we go. Roll me a 2. A 2 for me. So I need to jump on 3.
HP source is good, isn't it?
Dominoes or horse? Dominoes.
So
or
what's the
horse?
most recent boss everyone has fought? The most recent boss.
I'm gonna do dominoes. I've got 5 HP. Let's do dominoes. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's absolutely fine.
Like, if I just speak aloud, it's just my brain.
Keep doing your thing, Rosie. Your process to get through it. It's absolutely fine.
Ozymandias says she can definitely do it this stream, but she just stops being such a silly sausage. I'm being such a silly sausage.
Oh, Chairman Antelope says they recently beat Ixion on Returnal. That's another good fight. That's the end of Biome 2, isn't it? The top of the mountain. Yes. It's a good fight. Well, all of Returnal's boss fights are good, but yeah. That's it. It's such a good game. I know I say it a lot. Everyone should play Returnal. It's one of my favourites on PS5. Everyone should be playing Returnal. Stop what you're... Well, actually, watch the rest of the stream and then go and play Returnal. Yeah. Oh, Laxasia from Liza P from Ryan McGoldrick. That is a tough fight, but it's a very cool fight. Liza P has got some really cool fights in it as well. Like,
yeah, Liza P's has got some really cool fights.
Towards the end of the game, and you got those like lots of 2-phase bosses, and it's yeah, you need to really be on it. It's a such a good game, great game.
Right, 3. So 1, jump at 1.
Oh, and Steve Bay has done Commander Niall on Elden Ring. That's the one. He's got his own little fort, hasn't he? Yeah, that's a tough fight. That is. That's a tough fight.
Okay, jump on 3. Here we go. Come on, my 8-ball.
Dante Kincaid says, the most recent game I played was more Monty Python and less fighting bosses. Thank goodness you're here. Now, that is such a good game. It's so
I love
funny.
Thank goodness you're here.
It's, you can play through it in a couple of hours. It's just so funny. It's like playing through a funny cartoon. It's just so good. I don't want to say too much. People should just check it out. It's a great way to spend an evening. Like, you'll be laughing. I was laughing every 5 seconds.
Oh, no. Oh, why didn't they jump? He was just chilling there on the side, just like, I don't want to. Oh no, I'm freaking out, Alex. It's okay. It's okay. I'm back. I'm back.
You don't need to. There's no need to panic. You're doing really well. Yeah, there we go.
That one cube. Literally, I was there and I was like, this is death. And then he just didn't move.
Cheeky monkey.
Oh, okay. Right. I need a 2.
The Art of Wade King was asking, is that a game? Yes, the game is called Thank Goodness You're Here. Came out last week, I believe. It's very, very good. You should check it out.
Jump on 1.
You'll have a lot of fun with it.
Okay. I got those in advance.
Andy Sloan, Shadow of Yharnam in Bloodborne was the last boss you beat. That's a great one to have done. The 3 of them.
Jump on
It's a great hurdle to overcome in Bloodborne that can cause problems for some people, although other people seem to cruise through it quite easy. It's one of those where it's one of those Marmite bosses, isn't it?
Oh, come on!
Don't worry, you've still got your invincibility. Nice. Oh. Yep,
Okay, here we go.
this is it. Nice. Oh. Yes. That was such a well-timed.
Yes! Bossbusters!
Come on!
Yes!
Oh man, Rosie, you did so well. You did so well.
Love this game.
Honestly,
Love this game.
you've got to give yourself so much credit. Like you stuck at it. You kept going. You timed the invincibility perfectly there. You did so well.
I thought I fumbled that on the first like card round, and I like got hit twice. I was like, I'm fumbling and stumbling. Oh, and I got an A or something for it.
You did really. Honestly, that was amazing. To be able to, the way you were sort of dealing with the mini bosses better and better every time. You kept getting to the last fight against the big guy, the King Dice, and you finally got it done. You came so close just before, and then to go in there and smash it like that, Rosie.
Oh, well, so if you are stuck on King Dice, those are the bosses I personally recommend tackling. Like as soon as I landed on the first boss, I was like, no, with those 3 cocktail glasses, I was like, I'm not even going to try.
I guess that's kind of like quite a good tactic, isn't it? It's like if you can get a read on the dice.
Yeah, get a read on the dice. No, because the bosses are always the same on each number. So, I do know there's one later on. Maybe it's number 7. It's either 7 or 9. Oh, pardon me.
It's all the excitement.
That was an adrenaline burp. But like, I think maybe 7. There's one with like a monkey that has like some symbols. But that's actually, you have to do a game of match before you can even attack the monkey boss. So that's why I was like, it's not hard, but it's very time consuming. And you know, the longer it takes, then the more chances you are of like being like, oh, I'm going to stumble and fumble.
Yeah.
So that's why I really like doing the chips. I didn't even do the cigarette guy. He's number 3, I think, and he's not too bad either. But again, I prefer the chips. The dominoes were fine. So probably then dominoes, and then the lucky 8 ball. Like he was just throwing up all over the place.
A reminder for everybody: that's the first time that Rosie's overcome King Dice solo.
Yay!
So well done. So like,
my
honestly,
Mugman was with me in spirit.
to be able to do it on stream as well. All the extra sort of levels of pressure involved there. I think Rosie's done really, really well.
Right, shall we put King Dice on the board?
Let's do it. Let's go for it.
Oh, Nelly. Up we go to put King Dice. He's Mr. King Dice. Here he is. Look at this. We're going to have like King Dice popping up on the board as well. Look at him. But the question is, where does he go? I've left my phone on the side there from the adrenaline and the motivation.
Let me.
Are you sure? I could also reach and get it.
There you go, Rosie.
Woo! Oh, thanks, Alex.
Try not to knock the camera over. Okay.
Right, so the first option, it's got my thumb is still having a little wobble from adrenaline. You know when you just feel your muscles and they're just like...
You've done really well. I think that might have been my favourite thing we've done so far. But it was just to see you persevere like that and to just keep getting closer and closer and closer.
Oh, I love King Dice. I love this fight. Like, if this was me personally, I would just be like, but I just love this fight in general. But, first of all, we'll have to say the challenge. The challenge of this boss is that you have to endure the mini bosses. It's essentially like you have to prepare from other bosses to then reach King Dice.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, the thing is then with King Dice is that his cards are genuinely so precise. If you are even a little bit
His
like,
hitboxes are like, yeah.
yeah, if you are a little bit to
really
the
on it.
left,
Yeah.
and then you try and go for the next one, you can literally just chip the not pink card, and then that's it. That could be the end of your run.
Brutal.
And then also, I do think it is, like, because the way I've just done it, I do think the game is fair in being like, there are some trickier mini bosses, but there are also some ones which are a bit smoother, and it's also depending on your preference.
Yeah.
But I think that also adds to the whole risk of like the rolling the dice, because as you saw, when you get a roll you didn't want and then you're landing on a boss, you're
Yeah.
immediately like freaking out and stuff.
Yeah, it seems to me like, as you say, every time you go in there, you might see what each bosses are revealed to you. There's mini bosses on the way, and from there you can sort of plot a route. Which one am I more comfortable with? Do I take a risk and try to pick up the extra life and go for one I'm not quite as comfortable with? And asking those questions to the player is kind of cool, all in preparation for the big fight at the end. So it's very, very cool. Like, I think it's got to give him some credit for that. So in terms of challenge, where are you thinking?
For challenge, in all honesty, I think he is a fair, like, it's a fair challenge. Like I said, he himself is really hard with the cards, and the cards are so precise. Like, some people can get really infuriated by it, but I do think the game is reasonable in having like different leveled bosses on the numbers and stuff.
Right, yeah.
And
Okay.
also the way that it puts its heart, like the heart gets generated, I was going to say, gets generated like randomly between the 3 in each section. So, you know, it's not as if you're always going to get a heart in each section.
Yeah.
But I would also be happy to put it in an A, just because the cards are so precise.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
a bit like, come on now.
It's tough. It's tough when you're going through all that and it comes down to a pixel. you know.
Yeah. So
Whoa.
so for challenge, I'd put in probably like AS. So that's probably
Okay.
what I do there. Presentation. I mean, I think,
Well, Cuphead looks amazing anyway.
yeah.
And I mean, all the different types of, it's like you're going through different rooms in a casino almost, isn't it, with the different bosses? You go
Yeah.
ahead, Rosie, you're the expert.
I mean, I would just put this one in this.
I think the game just looks so cool looking. You know, going through there's like a pool table boss. There's like a people playing on a poker table kind of thing, and it's just really, really cool. All the different types, like the places different places it takes you to.
The presentation is just, it's so much about casinos and what you can do in casinos, and like the games you can play, or even like in a bar, like you could play pool.
Yeah.
The monkey clapping is part of like looks like a claw machine type game as well.
Right,
so you have claw machines and things like that. So I think, and I just think Cuphead is an absolutely stunning game. It's I think it's one of the most beautiful games out there. And also just with King Dice himself, I mean, just look at him. He's so suave. He's like the most suave guy, and I love his purple. And I mean, even just the way he's like so big and looming over you, and the whole casino table laid out and stuff.
He's got his hands and he's like watching what you're doing.
I think that just genuinely, sorry, I just saw Sword in the Storm says, has Rosie ever been in a casino? No, but it's not just casinos. It's the whole thing about, like, you know, you put money in for like a claw game and you can't actually guarantee you're getting a prize.
Yeah, all different types of gambling, I guess.
A pool table, you know, that's just something that is maybe for relaxing at the bar and stuff.
It's just very cool that it pulls on all those different sort of related activities. I think presentation-wise, it's that's ultra casual. I mean, I've barely played any Cuphead. It's got to be right up there, hasn't it?
Yeah. Drama. Is it dramatic? And the music.
Well, I mean, just the fact you have to build up to even have a go at the boss is really cool. You know, having to navigate this perilous and tricky, treacherous stretch, this board, just to get a chance at him. And you can even reset it, so you have to start again.
Exactly.
That is dramatic. Like, to even get to the boss, it can be like, this feels like an achievement. I can finally have a go.
Like I said, when I did this, my hands were like, you know, my muscles were ready to like do something else. But that was from the anticipation of concentrating on the dice rolls and fearing what I'm going to get on the board. It's like, it's drama central.
Oh, definitely.
This is, like, again, in my opinion, this is like drama for S, because the whole like anticipation of, like I said to you, I was like, I've got to jump on 3, and then you've got to time it, and you have, like, it's so intense to time the jumping of the dice, and then to plan your route you're going to get, and the drum roll as well, just like constantly being like dum 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 dum. So I would personally put the drama as an S. And then finally, the legacy, relevance to the story and the players. So I will say the story, it is like, So King Dice is a character who, when you, he's always sort of around, and he's the one who, he's like the devil's henchman. So the devil is like the top of the casino, and he's the one collecting souls, and King Dice is the one that sort of lures people into the casino.
Right, okay.
And then gets them in being like, hey, you're doing a great game. Why don't you go one more, but bet like everything? So it was kind of a given in terms of the story that you are going to fight him, but still, you bump into him in between each world, and he's always saying like, well done on getting those contracts, and so he's constantly in the story.
Interesting.
And then for players, I think a lot of people do say that this is like probably the hardest boss. I think I've heard more people talk about King Dice than I have the devil, but I would probably... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'd probably say just because like it was kind of a given that you're going to fight King Dice. It's not as if you're like plot twist. I'd probably say like an A for that. But I think I know where he's going to go.
A lot of people are like, I get a feeling Rosie might want this boss in S tier.
But it's but I think the thing is, I know that I think I would definitely put him with an S. But what is like, Dylan Reynolds says S is well deserved.
I think we all know where this boss has got to
Soggy
go.
Sushi says I totally agree on an S. I'm putting him on. There he is, next to Sigrun.
Wow, our second boss in the S category.
There he is. Look at him next to Sigrun over there. It's triggering me so much how he's slightly higher. Can I have permission to lower him? Or is he there for a purpose?
No. If you want to do that, that's fine.
Just lower him. There he is. Look at that. Oh, look at that like, nice bit of formation.
Yeah.
Well then, should we then do the next boss that was going to be the highlight for episode?
I guess we better, yeah.
For like episode 5.
How are we going to covertly do this?
Well, that's fine. We will just do a little teaser then for what the next highlight boss is going to be, which was going to be King Dice, and then this was going to be the highlight boss for the next one.
Yeah.
But now it's going to be the highlight boss for the next episode.
Let's do it.
We're not skipping an episode. There is still, like, we're just reorganizing the order a little bit. So, King Dice was going to go on the thumbnail and everything.
I know,
and now
I'd already made the thumbnail. For God's sake, Rosie, I've got to do more work now.
Oops. This is when we do this stream as well. Like, imagine if we just did. I don't think we will. I genuinely don't think we will.
I can't quite remember the order for this one, so it's going to take a little bit of getting used to, I think.
Yeah, this one, like, we haven't really practiced for. Like, I just tested to make sure the save was still there. But apart from that, maybe people can also guess from the audio alone.
I do quite like that, teasing them.
I know, I do like the, ooh, what is it from the audio?
Oh, there it is. Ooh.
And no, this is definitely not going to be a one and done.
Oh, she got the traditional... Oh, I don't want to spoil it.
Right, I think we're ready to reveal. We're in Resident Evil 3 Land, the remake, as one of the quests was Nem-Nem's, or I should say Nemesis, but Nem-Nem's final form...
My friends call me Nem-Nem.
...on Inferno difficulty. Is there a way that I can prove that this is... I mean, I could just show you...
Just loaded the save, yeah.
Just loaded the save, Inferno difficulty, so you can see when I tested the save was 2 days ago. But, yeah, so...
Now,
I haven't done this in a long time.
We've both got this platinum, and I remember this in particular being very, very difficult.
Yeah.
You're like having to be very, very precise with your dodges, that kind of thing. It doesn't matter like what weapons you've got attached here. You have to do very specific things in the room, if I remember correctly.
So I'm even trying to remember what weapons to have, because I know that. So I've got all the weapons that I have from doing the runs.
You have to shoot some things. Yeah, I remember. It's coming back to me now.
So because the infinite rocket launcher is good for like potentially getting multiple of the weak points, but it's very slow, and Nem can like swoop an arm across and be like.
Yes.
D3
Mystic asks, are we doing higher difficulties? It kind of depends. It's on a case-by-case basis, really. I think this, in particular, on Inferno, is quite an... it makes the fight a lot more difficult and is a lot more interesting as a challenge.
Let's try this one. I don't remember what it does.
There are loads of cool boss fights in Resident Evil games, but this one in particular on Inferno is notorious, so we thought we should do it on Inferno. The final Nemesis fight on Inferno. But sometimes we'll just do things on normal. Sometimes we'll do things on hard. It depends on what saves we've got and that kind of thing. What will be the most fun for people to watch?
Yeah, what will be just a fun time and also a variety as well. We don't want to just keep on constantly doing, like, you know, From Software games, for example. Do I have another health item? I don't. So these are the health items that we've got. Oh, but we do have, like, a recovery coin, which gradually regains health, so...
We'll be in the arena long enough for those to have any effect.
Go on, why not? Let's just take it with us for the ride.
I've got my coins and I'm ready.
I've got my money. Come on, Nem Nem. And I don't remember what this gun's like. I don't even think I used this gun in my run. I don't recognize it very much, so that's why I'm like, let's just take it and see what happens.
Yeah, well, this will be our main target for the next... We'll have a few attempts
Give me the
at this.
vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No.
Oh dear. So this is the very end of the game where you're trying to get the vaccine to save everyone. Nikolai over here wants to keep it for money, and, you know, that's not very nice. But then drama happens. We've got to at least see Nem Nem pop up.
Yeah, of course.
Because, of course, Nikolai is able to stay up on the top, but
Obviously.
Jill doesn't.
Oh.
And there's Nem Nem.
Oh, God. What's happened? Oh. It's almost out of context, because I can't really remember. Like, what's happened to you? There he is.
The voice actor for Nikolai is the same as Astarion, and
Is it?
And
I can
Heisenberg
actually-
in Resi
I
Village.
can actually kind of hear
It's
it.
about to explode, and you can't put a price on life.
I can kind of hear it a little bit, actually, when you point it out.
Nikolai!
Yeah. Okay.
Go after Nikolai.
God, handsome Carlos is here.
Yeah, he's very handsome, isn't he?
He's like
very,
rugged, handsome.
It's like Jill is very beautiful and Carlos is very handsome.
They should just run away together. And
Run
forget,
away
Forget about all
together.
this stuff.
They would have like the best looking child.
Yeah, totally. I actually really like the bit where you play through as Carlos. The bit where you have to like protect the lobby of the hospital. It's very
Oh
cool.
God, hang on. Where's the? There it is. I'm just remembering. I'm remembering how all this stuff goes. Please, Nem Nem, don't slap me now. I need to get this for the cool cinematic cutscene.
Turn around.
Yeah, I remember it's immediately turn around. It doesn't matter where you shoot here, just immediately press R2. This is all just memory coming
Yeah,
back.
I'm trying to remember myself because I've not practiced. I've not looked at this at all today. I didn't know we'd get this far.
Also, I've got to go.
And you have to push those back in
That's right.
while he tries to slap you about.
But you've got to like hit the weak points first, so he
Oh,
goes
yeah.
like, oh no,
And that
Jill.
gives you a chance, yeah.
So then here are the weak points, and this is why Nem Nem's.
Oh, already into caution. And
Yeah, literally, if I didn't pause what I did, I'd be dead. So let's just. There we go. Oh, it's because I dodged. What am I on now? I'm on caution again. Well, it's fine. This is the warm up.
are we not allowed to use the rocket launcher?
You know what? Let's try it.
I'm already panicking.
Okay, what's my health? It's on danger,
Oh,
so
God.
definitely immediately.
So Gafferman, yes, this is on Inferno difficulty, the hardest difficulty of Resident Evil 3 Remake. I think oh man.
And that's it. He got me in a combo.
To even unlock Inferno difficulty, you have to finish the game on, is it whatever the
Yeah, you
whatever
gotta
the
like,
top,
finish it on like the top first.
and then you unlock Inferno. It's like, what? The game can be even harder than that.
Right, go on, Alex. This is a pass the padder because we've both done this before.
I've got to try and remember how to control. Okay.
I think you've only got the rocket launcher equipped. I think it might have unequipped.
Uh-oh.
To be fair, the other gun wasn't as handy as I hoped it was going to be.
I'm just going to go in there with the rocket launcher.
You're just going to rocket launcher it.
Definitely not going to... I do like the traditional outfit we've got on, though. The old school RE1 Jill. Very cool.
Yeah, literally, I played the whole game in this costume. Well, I think the first playthrough I did the remake costume, and then as soon as I was just like, right, my queen back in her gear.
Quickly, now! There's no time! There's a giant... Do you not...
It's so terrifying.
It's
You're
horrible
like,
because you have to turn around. You
"Please."
can't see what he's doing back there. Have a bit of that.
Yeah, go on, Jillian.
Right.
Rodrigo says it's my birthday now.
Oh! Well, happy birthday, Rodrigo.
Rodrigo says, can I get a Gollum song from Robin a Wig?
Well, I don't acknowledge that bit. So, happy birthday. I hope you have a lovely time.
Happy birthday. I hope you're having a fantastic day and you're going to have a fantastic day coming up. Thank you so much for sharing your birthday wonder with us.
Oh, I see. Is it circle to dodge?
It's R1.
Oh, it's R1. Oh, yeah, I see. Oh, I just dodged right into his arm. Oh, I'm dead. I thought I could maybe. I must be able to take 2 hits before I heal.
No,
Okay.
it's literally like 2 hits and you're dead.
Okay, it's good to know. It's good to get a feel for.
Let's just try again. Yeah,
Good to get a feel for Inferno difficulty and what we're going to be facing next.
yeah, this is now the teaser for the upcoming episode.
I'm quite
so
looking for, you know, I like a bit Resident Evil. It's it's just a tough fight, innit?
it's just a
not
big
very
old
nice.
nem fight. Come on, quickly, Gillian. Because I remember doing this on I did the whole Inferno run for like my first attempt at it on the channel for my Platinum Monday stream, and then this suddenly was like, oh, this is hard.
Yeah.
Like the rest of it, I was like, having a nice time, and then this boss came along, and I thought, oh no, this whole game, and this is now the actual challenge.
Yeah, this is going to be a test.
Here we go. In it goes. Actually, can I? Oh, I can skip this scene. Oh well, it's over now.
It's good to know. Oh, and that's a good shot.
Did you? How about some more?
Oh, it didn't pop any of the things though. Is this the best strat? Oh, that's a direct hit.
Oh,
Oh, so every time you get hit, you just have to heal. Is
He's
that
down.
effective? Oh, nice. So you just got to push the red barrels in. Yes, good.
yeah,
good,
just the
good.
red ones.
Quick heal.
Come on, Gillian.
Run quicker than that.
Push it in. Go on, Gillian.
Come on, come on, come on.
He's getting back up, Gillian.
Can we get it all the way?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
Love that.
Where is he? Where is he?
Oh, there's two red. Whoa!
Oh.
Oh man, there's 2 barrels over there. There's one quite near to him in the corner. That's annoying, isn't it?
I'm not
Throw
gonna
some
risk
handgun
it.
ammo at him.
Oh, dodged wrong timing. Oh no! No,
Oh,
no!
how are you supposed to have time to heal?
You've literally got to get those like perfect dodges coming in. But we pushed one in. We pushed one of the tubes in.
If I can even get to that level today, I'll be delighted. Absolutely delighted. Okay, 15 minutes left. Let's just get a feel for it. Let's not panic. Let's not panic.
Oh my god, Big Baby in the chat says, no way, I finally caught a live stream. I've been waiting 2 years for this. Hashtag VODSquad. Hello, Big Baby.
Welcome, big baby.
Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us live. It's wonderful to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. We are currently taking on Nem in Resident Evil 3 Remake on Inferno difficulty.
Right, let's
Yeah,
just-
there you go.
just get
Skip
into-
that.
Just get straight into it.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Don't you dare hit me, you disgusting creature. Go on, go down, go down. Oh no.
That's the thing, you can't get greedy with this as well. This is another boss where it's like, don't get greedy.
Now what? I can't do. Just give me a second. Give me a second. That's ridiculous. You just hit me 3 times. I couldn't do anything. I'm pressing triangle.
It's R1 to dodge.
I don't care why it's a dodge.
Oh, are you talking about to get the menu up?
Just
for
wanted
the...
to hear. I don't care. I can remember why this really annoyed me now. Actually, like if he gets you into a certain chain.
That's it. It's that slamming down. If he gets you into that slamming down, that's it. You're gone because he just goes 1, 2, 3, and even just 1, 2, you're dead.
No, I did. You know, that was very helpful information, Rosie. I don't mean to be rude.
No. I'm like
Just starting to get a little bit worked up.
a little bit worked up, a little bit for Nem on Inferno. Robert says Alex Rage is quite entertaining.
Well, I'm glad you're having a nice time.
Come on. Oh wait, skip. What am I doing?
What is going on with his face?
Oh, I pressed R1.
Oh, I could.
And then
No
that's
way!
it.
You didn't even. It's just 2 hits and it was over.
I think literally because I was like, oh, I can squeeze one in quick, and I
Oh.
just pressed R1 a little bit too late.
This is the problem with this series. Actually, we keep overcoming these hurdles, and then all of a sudden it's like, nope. Here's another difficult thing to do. don't get too happy. Don't be
Guys,
too
can
happy
you-
with your work.
Can you give us some bosses to put in the bin, please?
Yeah, can we get some bin bosses?
Can we
man?
get some bin bosses now, please? Maybe we'll give ourselves a little treat in the next episode. We're like, you know what?
I'm just going to play some Crash next episode, and I don't care what anyone says. God, just die, you disgusting creature.
Kinoshita Yuko asks, what's this game about? So this is Resident Evil 3. It's the third installment to a huge series called Resident Evil, and this is the final boss of the game. And what the premise of the game is essentially is that a big evil science corporation has released a virus which has made everyone turn into zombies, and you're trying to stop the evil corporation and save everyone.
What the hell's going on now?
Or stop the zombies. Yes,
Oh no, not so nice.
you done it. Suda. He's down. He's down. It's fine. You can heal.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I'm panicking, Rosie.
It's okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to panic. You've unequipped it. You've unequipped.
We don't need it.
No, it's because you're pushing. It's because you're pushing.
I'm
It's
pushing.
okay.
I'm pushing.
You're pushing. You're
Push.
pushing.
Go ahead, mate. I'm ready. You were right. I had unequipped it like a fool. I'm
a
ready.
fool.
Let's just go. I'm ready, man. Oh, I'm not ready. Whoa! Watch this. Don't watch that. Oh no!
Watch this. Don't watch that.
I thought I could dodge that one. I was like so confident. I was like, I've got a read on this now. I'll just iframe through his arm.
So I do remember as well when you do like a perfect dodge, if you immediately aim, Jill goes into like a slow-mo auto aim mode. So that's what I was able to do one time a couple of attempts ago. Do you like Nem Nem?
This bit, no.
We all love Nem Nem. Turn around and get the railgun.
It can go so badly so quickly, this one. You
That's
can
the
feel like you
thing.
have a really good start, get the first barrel inserted, and then it's like, nope, he's got you now, it's over. You thought you were going to win. I'm sorry, that's not going to happen.
We'll risk it again.
Oh, yeah, that's a good hit, I reckon. Oh, nice. It's
Oh
like
my
you're
God.
slightly just out of range there.
Oh, I pressed R1. I think I got stuck on the.
Oh, nice.
Oh, breather. A little breather.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, nice. Nice. That actually worked out really well. Is he going down?
No,
No,
he's a screaming lad.
Just screaming.
No,
Where
you
did that come
can't-
from?
You Nem Nem.
No way.
Nem Nem.
Where did that come
You
from?
literally just stunned me, Nem Nem. You can't immediately slap whilst Jill is still getting her head in gear. Nem Nem.
Oh, this is horrible, isn't it? It could be going so well, and then he's just like, "No, I'm just going to eat you 3 times now."
Yeah,
it's
it's just
over.
like, actually, I'm going to roar and then I'm going to slap you 3 times. Enjoy that.
Just got to hope that he's not in a bad mood when you go in there. Today, I feel like not letting you win.
You know what, today...
This is a bin boss on this difficulty.
The thing is,
maybe.
if we genuinely feel like the boss can get in the bin...
Okay, all right.
Yes, there you...
Oh, I can't. Am I already dead? I heard the noise she made. I was like, that's a slightly more dramatic noise than she normally makes. Am I dead? I'm dead.
Well, as opposed to, it's like, ah!
Yeah, it's like a proper like, it's my final breath. Oh, this is fun. This is going to be a fun one for the next episode, isn't it?
Bossbusters! Woo! I'll tell you what, let's do it next episode. So we've got Nem Nem, and then we've got like let's treat ourselves. If anyone's
Yeah.
put in a boss
Yeah, that's a
of
good
like
shout.
a nice boss.
Don't forget to use the big gun first.
Oh God, you're right. I was so into.
Remember how to do the 180 spin.
Oh, sorry, Nem Nem. Don't be mad at me. It's just really panicking.
Now this game is great, but it's just this boss in particular on Inferno.
It's
difficulty
only
is-
this boss. The rest of the game on Inferno is fine. It's
perfectly
just
doable.
this boss. And the game is really fun, and it's not too big either. So, like, if it is in your backlog, I think you can definitely do it. And it's a lot of fun on regular difficulty. It's just like we said, this boss on Inferno is just something else.
M. Psylocke says,
Oh,
so will the
skip.
Nem Nem cutout just be a pile of flesh and insides? Well, we've already got the cutouts. Rosie did it earlier today, and it is basically that, yes. You can't even really see... You can just about see Nem Nem's head, but it's just a load of flesh. It looks like something you'd see on the front of like a death metal album. It's like, or even like the death metal's name, like the logo, the band's name. It's so ridiculous. But yes, we have got a printout for him. I imagine in future episodes, if we do get him on the board, people will be like, what's that weird one there? I can't quite make out what that is. It's just it's just a load of blobs.
Just a load of blobs. I know, I'm so excited to put Nem Nem. If Nem Nem's on the board, he's going to look hilarious. But
Now, on this difficulty, it's borderline bin, I reckon.
that's the discussion.
Maybe I'm just being angry. Maybe I'm just getting carried away.
Oh no. Nem Nem. Nem Nem.
It's that when he does 3 stomps. It's like you must have to be so precise with with the dodge.
You've literally just got to be like dodge, dodge, dodge. Oh, sorry, Yogo.
Thank you.
And you've got to do that 3 times as well because you can only there's 3 pipes that get undone. And you can only push in like 1 at a time, if memory serves me correct. So we have like 3. It's only like that's the thing we're saying. It's only 3 rounds. Of just
how hard can it be?
How hard can it be?
Come on, opening compartment. Yeah. I get it. All right. Yeah. Brilliant.
The amount of times I've quoted this game, like
opening compartment.
like literally later when she goes, "Take the hint." It's a great scene, to be fair. And I always have to go, I'm always Nem Nem going like, don't put that gun in my mouth, Jill, no! Because he's fully just like, oh, he blocks him with his arms.
Whoa. Just shoot. There we go. I'm going straight through your arm, baby. Give me another one.
Yeah, you are.
Give me another one. I'm ready.
Yes!
What?
Oh my god, even the slow-mo, Nem Nem cuts it off. He's down.
Okay, no, don't unequip. I keep doing that. It's fine. This is absolutely fine. I really wish you would move quicker.
D3 Mystic says Nem remains. Oh my god, this is so a Nem remains.
I'll put you right back on your ass.
Okay.
All right. Okay, I keep
it.
missing.
It's not it. You legend. You absolute legend.
Just don't spit at me.
I think his arms blocked him again.
I can't see, Rosie. Oh, I'm just gonna heal. I don't know.
Okay, big arm swoop. You're good at dodging the big arm swoops.
Come on in, mate. Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh,
Whoa!
and big up.
He's not done. He's going to do it again. Yes! Yes!
Ah! Please go down.
Get the one at the back. Go in. He's going down. Just because the one at the back takes longer.
Quickly, Joe.
Go on, Alex.
Quickly, Joe. Quickly now.
Sword in the Storm says you're going to need a bigger board.
All right. One more round. Let's go. Okay, I wasn't ready for that bit.
It's okay, you can heal. The swoop, you've got enough time for a heal.
Whoa, that's a big hit, that. Woo.
Woo. Okay, he's back. You king. He's down again, Alex! Sprint! Leg it! No!
What was that?
Maybe a heal just in case.
Oh, no, it says...
It said fine, but it's okay. Alex, have you just done it?
No. He's gonna wake back up and hit me now, isn't he?
No, he's not. Just keep on going.
Don't you just go for the gun and it's done?
Go for the gun.
Power sources activated.
Be careful of Nem Nem. Oh my god, heal.
No! I can't do anything, Rosie.
Yes, you can, Alex. You can press R2 immediately. You've only got to done it!
Yeah! God, I got all lightheaded.
Oh, wait, you've got to push it in his mouth. You got to move in first.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, we have to plan a whole other episode.
What are we going to do?
Yeah, Nem Nem.
Oh,
Bert the gerbil says that was class, to be fair.
I'm taking the cable out. Yes! Come on.
Yes! Oh my god, Alex, you legend!
Oh, man.
You absolute legend. Actually, should we get Nikolai just while we're here, just for a bit of a treat? No, you did it, unless you're like literally...
I can't.
Do you need to recover? All right, let's just get Nikolai for a bit of a laugh. Just while we... Oh my god, Alex!
What are we going to do? What are we going to do next episode? We're going to have to stay up all night prepping a save. No, it's fine.
Well, we can't tease you for another episode now because we've only gone and bloomin' done 'em. Oh my god, this is when like everyone goes, oh, you can do this as the standard now in every episode, can't you? And we're like, no.
Oh, I just want to do an episode of Bin Bosses next time and just relax, you know?
Just relax, have a little
Just
treat.
relax, beat Tiny Tiger or Papu Papu and just... Although Tiny Tiger can be tricky, actually.
It can be tricky, yeah. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what, Nikolai's further ahead than I thought he was. He's just a little runaway, but, you know, we should discuss.
We should go and rank.
We should go rank Nem Nem,
Shouldn't
but
we?
we've run away from Nem Nem. Let's go.
Okay, let's go to the board.
Yeah! Oh my goodness gracious, Alex.
Oh God, I've just nearly knocked the posh camera over.
My phone has gone down the leg of my jumpsuit. Oh my God. Well, that means everyone gets to see Nemnem's model.
What is that?
Okay, are we ready? Right. Here we are, back at the board, ladies and gentlemen. I think we still have our submit the request screen up. Here we are at the top of the screen.
Oh, I need a minute.
Are you all right?
No, I'm fine. Is everyone ready to see the cutout? It's just, oh, you won't be able to focus on it too much. It's just like a blob of flesh and some sort of spiky bits. He is in there. He's just there.
Yeah, you see his face, but like just compare him on the board. Let's just say for a little comparison. Just look at him. He's just a big ball of mess.
Got me shaking. So that was Nemesis on Inferno difficulty at the end.
It was very important to say Inferno difficulty.
At the very end of Resident Evil 3 Remake, which is great. Everyone should play it. I guess we need to go through our pillars and get him on the board, don't we?
I can see it in your eyes. So, first category is challenge.
So, I mean, if he chains you into those 3 hits, it's over. Like, unless you time your dodge so perfectly, like it is a really, really tough fight.
And even then, like you timing your difficulties, there were moments where both you and I were like, we dodged and it was just out of time. Like you were honestly the dodging king when you did that. A lot of people are saying A at the moment. Is that A or B for like Nem on Inferno, or A or B for the challenge? Because I do say like. Not on Infernal difficulty. This is a fun fight. But we can't include those. This is specifically the Inferno mode.
It's a different ball game.
It is, and I do think it's unfair that you can... I mean, I guess you're in Inferno difficulty.
Oh, yeah.
But I just do remember from the rest of the game, it's like those two... it's the combo slaps.
Yeah, it's just... You can get stun locked, and that can just be your run over. Yes, it's a quick fight when you know... if you get a bit lucky with the attacks, you get some dodges right. But it is tough. It's got to be... It's up there in terms of difficulty, just because of the, I'd say, almost unfair attack chains. So yeah, I'd say difficulty's got to be right up at the top.
Yeah, but for challenge, well, but the thing is though, the challenge can be like,
is it a fun challenge?
Yeah, like is it also a fun? Is it a fair challenge as well and stuff?
Should he be going down into the bin?
Next up is presentation. I mean, look at him. He's a massive monstrosity. Bless him.
What is that? It's just a pile of flesh, lumps and bumps and disgustingness.
But he is like, you know, because Nem is like the main boss you fight, which we'll talk about in the other categories. But this is the final form of Nem, and you've already taken him out like at least 3 times. Yeah. So this is him literally as this virus being, the last point of what he could possibly be. It's like literally just splatters of flesh.
It's just, I think, I mean, just look at it, for God's sake. It's not like, I know we can say things are disgusting, like the Cleric Beast is disgusting, the Bloodstar Beast is disgusting, but this is just, to me, like, it is just disgusting overload. It's like just trying to be horrible for horrible's sake. I don't know. For me, it's quite a bit lower down. But
I would say the design, like, you know, I definitely think that the Cleric Beast design is better than the Nem. But I do appreciate that it's literally the final horrific ball of flesh. So I think for a design, like,
it's a classic end of a Resident Evil game boss, isn't it?
I prefer like the first form of Nem when he's there with like, I prefer that more.
100%,
so
yeah.
Next up, drama. Is it a dramatic fight in the music?
Ooh.
I mean, the music is all which sounds a little bit like Sephiroth, if you like, in a weird way. So the music's very dramatic.
I think it is very dramatic. It's a cool idea for a fight as well, in that you have to like charge things in the arena. Like you have to shoot little pustules just to sort of distract the boss, and then you can go and charge up the big cannon to shoot them. It's a really nice feeling, shooting them with the big cannon.
Yeah,
that's a cool idea.
Yeah, the massive cannon and the way that Jill is so dumb with his nonsense.
Yeah, it's cool.
That is cool. That is a good bit of drama there. I will say there is fun drama in it. It's Resi drama.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely over the top Resi drama.
Resi drama is something else. Also, can I just say as well, I saw a comment from Grimzilla who says, I feel sad for the guys who have to reorganize the episodes now. It's us! We have to reorganize the episodes.
Got no idea what's going to happen now.
There's no one behind the scenes. This is all just, we got more work for ourselves.
Worry about it tomorrow.
Oh, I love it. Next up, legacy. Relevance to the story and relevance to players.
Nemesis, I mean, generally is pretty. I mean, that's the original RE3. You could argue, but like he's pretty significant. A lot of people. He's an iconic horror character.
He is an iconic horror character. Like, so I think relevance to the story as well. And like, you know, he has been brought into the story to eliminate stars, who are the main sort of police force in Resident Evil, especially in Resident Evil 1, but also in 2. They're the ones that everyone says, yeah, you go to the stars office, and you know, I'm looking for stars members and stuff like that, both with Leon and Claire. So Nem is literally here to help wipe out stars. So I think relevance to the story and, like, you know, legacy to the story, I think he's a big part. I'd probably say an A. Like,
overall?
I'd probably say A for relevance of the story, just because I think Wesker, for example, for relevance of the story. Wesker, for example, in the Resident Evil story is like an S, but that's why I'm like, Nem, I'll probably say an A.
Okay.
And then, but also legacy for the players, I think everyone's always like, Nem Inferno difficulty is horrible.
It's not nice, yeah.
It's horrible.
Well, I think I got quite lucky with that run. It's a fight that can go on for a long time. If you're just if you're just being unlucky with his patterns. So where would you like to put him overall, Rosie?
In all honesty, I think
I think he's got to be one of these two.
Yeah, because I think when we first did the fight, like from the challenge, we were both just like, oh, like you just get in the bin and stuff like that. But you know, then you've got the other things to consider as well. I think I would be happy, I think, with the chat are saying a B or an A. So I would, you know what? I would probably say a B.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I think Nem would be a B, but because I was personally, I won't lie, I was even thinking C.
Whoa!
Just for but because of the Inferno mode of this boss. That was the only thing that I was like.
Okay.
Like if it was the normal boss, then I'd put Nem in a B. But just because of the Inferno likeness.
Actually, that is a good point, because just the sheer how unfair it can be. There's a lot of cool ideas in the boss fight that I think on lower difficulties you sort of can relax into it. But this is just, you need to get a little bit lucky. Oh, it's tempting to put it in C, isn't it?
That's the thing, because I was.
Let's make a decision. We've got things to do.
So I'm just seeing what the chat is saying. Otto Poet says yeah, C. Chad says agree with C. The sliced crunchy potato says A. Some people are still saying bin. There's a real mixture. I think
tough. This is tough, isn't it?
McTavish says C would be fair. I just think, because this is, maybe we can make a note underneath that says Inferno.
Like a little bracket. Yeah.
A little bracket underneath.
Specifically on Inferno.
I mean, you're the one who finished the boss, so at the end of the day, it's your final call if you want to put him in B, C, or even in the bin, or A or S. Like like you are the one putting the final call in.
I think we're going to put him in C.
C.
On Inferno.
On Inferno. We'll add a little note underneath that just says brackets Inferno.
God, I hope
because if it wasn't for that,
he's attached now. He's attached.
There he is.
He's attached.
Nem. Look, I love how C is literally the cleric piece. The two biggest models are both on the bottom at the moment. But. Yeah, my God, what an episode of Bossbusters this has been.
4 bosses. 4!
I saw someone earlier say, like, oh, they look wiped. And I'm like, my God, we've just done, like, 4 bosses.
Rosie,
I mean, you did 3. I did 1.
Rosie, I mean, you did a very, very difficult boss all on your own.
Yeah, but you did Nem on it. And you did first time for both of yours. Like, you know, I'll tell you what, we both...
This is what the Bossbusters do.
This is what Bossbusters do. We just take out bosses and show everyone how we did it.
We're definitely not going to do 4 bosses on another episode again, I don't think. I think it's very unlikely. So, please, I hope you've enjoyed it. Yeah, wow.
My God.
Who's next?
Well,
we don't know.
Stay tuned, because we do have more Bossbusters coming up next week. So we will have to now organise another episode and get that sorted. But we really hope you're enjoying this show. If you are, please feel free to spread the word and tell everyone about Bossbusters, because we would love to make this, you know, a bigger thing. We have loads of ideas already popping up from these episodes. So please, just your support is fantastic, and thank you so much for watching. And just in general, we probably won't see you now until next week in terms of, you know, us live. So have a fantastic weekend.
Yeah.
Please stay tuned to PlayStation Access, because we have loads more awesome content coming out for you. And thank you to our moderators, Domino and Secret Boss behind the main account, for being wonderful moderators. And yeah, we'll see you guys all soon. We have just busted some bosses!
Yes!
We got 4 bosses!
See you soon, guys. Let's go!
Let's go!
Come on! Bye-bye!